Good evening and welcome to Texas High, where tonight is homecoming right here in Texarkana, Texas. The Tigers are getting ready to take the field momentarily, but before then we're going to have the homecoming festivities of the night. And so as our homecoming court walks across the field to begin their time tonight, we are going to let TigerVision take over and bring you the 2022-2023 homecoming court.
Our first maid is Miss Madeline Maddie Bixler. She is the daughter of Kelly and Brian Bixler. Her football escort was number 76, Briley Barron, son of Ashley Carlo and Joe Barron. She is escorted this evening by her father. Maddie is president of the senior class and has been a class officer and a member of the student council for 4 years and THS leadership for 2 years. She was a 3-year member of the varsity Tiger tennis and was named Lawrence Region 8 Sophomore of the Year and was 3-year recipient of the John Lawson Leadership. Maddie is a member of the National Honor Society and Rosewood Junior Varsity, serving this year as progressive dinner chef. She is a 3-year member of the THS Publications and is currently student life editor for the yearbook. An active member of First Baptist Church Morrisville, she is actively involved in disciple and leadership of Fusion Ministries. Maddie plans to pursue a degree in pre-medicine. Maddie and her father are being joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madeline Bixler.
Our next maid is Miss Marley Bledsoe. Marley is the daughter of Keely and Mark Bledsoe. Her football escort was number 56, Matthew Mingle, the son of Katie and Mark Mingle. She is being escorted this evening by her future brother-in-law, Ren Williams. Marley is a 4-year member of the varsity Tiger tennis and has received the Fighting Tiger Award for 3 years. She represented the state of Arkansas in the USTA Southern Ozark Cup and Rome Tournament. She also received the Sportsmanship Award for junior tennis at the state tournament. She is a 4-year member of the student council and a 2-year member of the THS leadership. She is a member of the New Alpharetta and Rosebud Junior Garden Club, where she currently serves as vice president of recruitment. Marley is also a member of AP Ambassadors, Tea Club, Children's Club, Staff Club, and National Honor Society. Marley is an active member of William Memorial United Methodist Church. She is verbally fluent, based in Washington Baptist University. Marley is one of the joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marley Bledsoe.
Our next maid is Miss Bella Cherry. She is the daughter of Lisa and Mike Cherry. Her football escort was number 10, Cody Reese, the son of Missy and Kennedy. She is escorted this evening by her father. An avid athlete, Bella was named the 2021 Volleyball District MVP and has been named the academic all-district team for volleyball each year at high school. With her travel volleyball team, she went to nationals and was named Hitter of the Year.
Lizzie is an active member of St. Edward's Catholic Church and plans to major in psychology. Lizzie and her father are being joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lizzie Davenport.
Our next maid is Miss Isabella Hugo, the daughter of Whitney and Vickers Hugo. Her football escort was number 43, Roberto A. Rosales, son of Juana and Jose Rosales. She is escorted this evening by her father. Bella is a junior member of THS leadership and a four-year member of student council. She is also a member of National Honor Society, Rosebud Youth, Junior Garden Club, and Mood Alpha Theta, and serves as editor for Yearbook. Bella was awarded the TISD Dyslexia and Autism. She has participated in Over the Edge, raising money for local Alzheimer's, and has volunteered decorating the city's cancer shelter and for Opportunity Themes. Bella is an active member of Lilies Memorial United Methodist Church and serves as a small group leader. She plans to attend Baylor University and major in corporate communications. Bella and her father are joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Isabella Hugo.
Our next maid is Miss Emma Giddings. She is the daughter of Ken Giddings and a granddaughter of Linda Myers. Her football escort was number 8, Xavier Nathan, the son of Joanne Atheist and Ella Davis. She is escorted this evening by her brother, Reese Giddings. Emma is captain of the Texas High Steppers and is the studio dancer of Texarkana Dance Academy. She volunteers with Barbie's Dancers to teach kids with special needs to dance. Emma is a member of Student Council, THS Leadership, and the National Honor Society. She plans to attend the University of Alabama and pursue a major in pre-law. Emma and her brother are joined on the field by her grandmother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Giddings.
Our seventh maid is Miss Mackenzie Latimer, the daughter of Keisha Latimer and granddaughter of Henry Latimer. Her senior escort was Christopher Jennings, the son of Mindy and Brian Jennings. She is escorted this evening by her grandfather. A four-year member of Tiger Cheer, Mackenzie currently serves as a senior squad leader. She is a member of Rosebud Junior Garden Club, Key Club, and Criminal Justice Club. Mackenzie is also a four-year member of Student Council and a two-year member of THS Leadership. Mackenzie is a 2022 Las Amigas delegate and an active member of Hollywood Chapel Baptist Church. She plans to attend Florida A&M and major in political science. Mackenzie and her grandfather are joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mackenzie Loudermilk.
Our next maid is Miss Bella Murdoch, the daughter of Steph and Brad Murdoch. Her football escort is number 19, Taekwon Williams, the son of Aaron Henry. She is escorted this evening by her father. Bella is a member of Student Council, THS Leadership, where she currently serves as the Student Body Secretary. She served as a delegate to the Texas Association of Student Council's Conference and is currently on the TASC State Project Team with Cancer. Bella is a member of National Honor Society, the Criminal Justice Club, Blue Alpha Theta, and the Spanish Honor Society. She is the chairperson for Rosebud Junior Garden Club. Bella received the 2022 Academic Award for Criminal Justice. She is a member of First Baptist Church and plans to major in political science. Bella and her father are joined on the field by her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bella Murdoch.
Our ninth maid is Miss Annie Howell, the daughter of
Simon, the daughter of King Charles. Her football escort was number 2, Ted Wilkerson, the son of Rita Wilkerson, high school. She is escorted this evening by her aunt, Deborah Brown. An active member of family, career, and community leaders of America, Chris served as president for 3 years. He also participated in the FCCLA conference now. Chris is a member of student council, the Multicultural Club, leader of me, and executive. He is also on the Super Tigers team, a group of student leaders who meet regularly with the Super Tigers to plan and attend Super Points for TISD events. He is also on student panel at that class. For decades, Chris works at Reverend Credit Union on campus. He plans to attend Oklahoma State University and pursue a career in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Simon.
Our last name is Miss Kalia Williams. She is the daughter of Kanisha Williams and stepdaughter of Ruthia Gameday. Her football escort was number 95, Brandon Childs, the son of Samantha Hughes. She is escorted this evening by her stepmother. Kalia is the founder and president of Club Iojima, the first football methodist focused on mental health. She is also president of FCCLA, vice president of National Honor Society, vice president of NECA, and member of Student Council. Kalia was on the 2021-22 Themes list in TC and received National African American recognition from the College Fund. She owns her own hair salon and is a 6-year member of Tiger Tribe. Kalia organized and planned the 2022 St. She claims to have been Howard University and major in biochemistry. Kalia and her stepmother are nicknamed Tiger Club on the team. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kalia Williams.
Congratulations to our 2022 homecoming group. One of the most impressive facts about this group is that collectively they have over 6,000 volunteer hours for their high school careers. John Thomas Horowitz, student body president, and Josephine Stewart, student body treasurer. Owen Young, senior class parliamentarian, along with the mascot Trojan, are joining Mrs. Patty O'Bannon, principal of Texas High School at midfield.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. We have a tie for the 2022 Homecoming Queen.
Announced in alphabetical order, the first queen is Miss Lizzie Davenport.
Please join Mrs. O'Bannon on the 50-yard line. Our next queen is Miss Mackenzie Lattimore.
Please join Mrs. O'Bannon on the 50-yard line. Congratulations to both queens in their court. Homecoming is a great time for a class reunion. Will all of the Texas High alumni joining us this evening please stand and be recognized?
Congratulations to Desiree Anderson, John Thomas Horowitz, Christopher Jennings, on being named National Merit Commended Scholars today. The game tonight is KSLA's TV Game of the Week, sponsored by Healthcare Express. Welcome Klondike and the Healthcare Express team to Tiger Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem, signed by the American Sign Language Honor Society students under the direction of Brittany Huggins, and musically presented by the award-winning Tiger Band under the field direction of senior drum major Caitlin Coleman.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence to honor the participants in tonight's game and for our troops at home and abroad.
Thank you. And please continue standing for the playing of the Hallsville School Song, followed by the Texas High School Song. Texas High Student Council would like to thank our sponsors of spirit items this year. Gusano's Pizza, Lafferty's Home and Appliance, Outback Steakhouse, Shelby Service Center, and Wisdom Chemical.
18 Painting Plus, Baker's Coatings, Born to Roof Texas, Near Me Roofing and Contract, Tatum Excavating, and Texas Machine Shop.
Hawkins Tree Service and On the Border Mexican Grill. The hats our escorts are wearing tonight are provided by the Eye Guys. Please visit these businesses and thank them for their support.
Please welcome back to Tiger Stadium at Brent Park, the 2002 State Championship team.
We are honored to have this fabulous group of alumni join us tonight for a walk down memory lane. When we call your name, please wait to be recognized. Alan Krakowski, Benjamin Gooden, Brandon Washington, Charles Johnson, Chris Marshall, Christopher Brown, Christopher Phillips, Corey Long, Corey Rogers, Curtis Sanders, Dennis DJ Weekly, Dwayne Hall, Jabari Jackson, Jake Skinner, Jeremy Harrell, Jonathan Boyce, Justin Leathers, Kenneth Yates, Corey Sutton, Lionel Stuckey, Nathan Jones, Pat Free, Nick Pena, Quentin Hope, Raymond Collins, Robert L. Wells Jr., Rodney Davis Jr., Sean Wells, Stacy Johnson, Tommy Millican, Trey Huber, Tramal Darden, and Zach Rapp. TigerVision has created a video to relive some of the highlights of the state championship team. Guys, do you remember this?
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. It is homecoming here. We are awaiting the Tigers to take the field here momentarily. We are under 2 minutes until kickoff. The Tigers still in the tunnel awaiting the smoke from Billy Lavender to begin. They will take the field here at homecoming. TigerVision's got a hype video playing on the screen. It's a packed house here. Brian Bolta here on the call for you tonight. We'll be joined by Billy Lavender here shortly, but again, he is down working the smoke, and I believe we're going to have some fireworks whenever the Tigers come out. We just got done watching a video for the 2002 state championship team. Those guys here having their 20-year reunion, and so the smoke has started down in the tunnel. The flags are on the field. It's homecoming here in Texarkana, Texas. And here come your 2022 Texas High Tigers. We've got fireworks, we've got Texas flags, we've got smoke. There's stuff everywhere on the field. Billy Lavender. And here come the 2002 state champions onto the field with the Tigers. It's a great night here at Tiger Stadium. A packed house here at Grimm Park. Everyone on their field, on their feet. Still fireworks going off. Don't know how much those fireworks cost, but we had a lot of them going on. So we are still trying to get people off the field. Orange smoke covers the field. The referee stands in the middle of the field in the orange smoke, and so momentarily we will have the captains that are coming out. The captains tonight for Texas High is going to be number 71, Richard Jackson. Number 2, Shatez Wilkerson. Number 16, Ian Crite, and number 75, Lawton Nichols.
And for the Hallsville Bobcats tonight, their captains, number 41, Cade Copeland. Can't quite see the other ones right now. 45, Miguel Dominguez. 54, Evan Mewborn.
All right, and so the flip out on the 50-yard line. We're going to get the teams to flip sides. It looks like Texas High has won the coin toss. They have elected to receive, and so Texas High will receive to begin the game down by the scoreboard going into their locker room. So momentarily, as the officials take the field, we'll have the first district game of the year for the Texas High Tigers. If you're just now joining us, we appreciate you for tuning in here on Texarkana Gameday, along with TigerVision, bringing you tonight's matchup between the Hallsville Bobcats and your Texas High Tigers. Both teams come into tonight's game 3-1 on the season. The district opener for both teams tonight. Look for this to be a very good ball game. Two high-powered offenses coming in to tonight. A lot of playmakers going to be on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. That Hallsville offense really starts with their quarterback, number 6, Jace Mosley. I expect to see a lot out of him tonight.
Number 32, Tredarian Ball, going to be deep for the Tigers. Everyone here at Tiger Stadium on their feet. And we're awaiting kickoff here at Tiger Stadium. Number 11, Zach Southern. And here's the kick, going to be a short pooch kick. Going to be caught and muffed right at the 30-yard line. Hallsville says they have it. I believe they do. That was number 13, Brandon Hall, that couldn't quite hold on to that, and a big turnover right from the beginning of the ball game, and Hallsville is going to have it on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Hallsville coming in as the underdogs in this game. That's a great way to start this game and get the momentum fired up on their sidelines and for this offense.
Jace Mosley, the quarterback, senior quarterback, number 6 in the backfield, along with senior running back Blade Bullard. Going to have 3 receivers to their left, 1 up top. Mosley will take the handoff, fake the handoff, and throw out into the flats. That's going to be incomplete on first down.
C.J. Brown there on the defense, great coverage. Broke up that play instantly.
Jace Mosley, a big guy for the Hallsville Bobcats, comes into tonight with 15 touchdowns so far on the season, over 1,000 yards so far. Again, Mosley in the backfield, Bullard in the pistol. Mosley's going to run a reverse. That's going to be number 17, Ethan Miller, and he'll be dropped for a loss on the play. Going to be a loss of 2 yards. Nice job there by that Tiger defense to sniff that out. Fake the option to the right and a reverse back to the left. Going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Continuing with that Hallsville offense, number 4, Ashton Garza, seems like he could be the favorite target here tonight by Jace Mosley.
Mosley in the shotgun with Bullard. They'll fake the snap. Going to get the call from the sideline. Mosley's going to give the call, doubles to each side for the Bobcats. Mosley will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He's looking to go deep. He's going to fire it across the middle, intended for number 88, Jack Holliday. Going to fall incomplete. No flag on the play. Going to bring up 4th down for the Bobcats. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Josh Stewart there with the coverage, but also Ian Kripe putting pressure on the defense, and a possible missed holding call there that really forced Jace Mosley to get that ball out.
Ball on the 33-yard line, 4th down and long for the Bobcats. Offense still looking for the call from the sideline. Mosley will get the call. They'll break the huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock. Mosley will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. Looking across the middle. He's going to be flushed. He'll step up in the pocket, and he's going to be brought down. 4th down, and that'll be a turnover. The Tigers take over on the 34-yard line, and they'll come out for their first offensive possession of the ball game.
Kenneth Merriman comes out there with the sack. Huge game last game. Turnover specialist, got an interception and a forced fumble last game, and he's looking to continue things here tonight.
David Potter, the sophomore quarterback, will trot out on the field and lead the Tiger offense tonight. Number 4, Javari Johnson, will be in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the bottom end of the field, 1 up top. Williams goes in motion. They'll hand off. Johnson will get 4 yards on the carry. A nice job right there by Johnson. Javari Johnson taking that ball, getting 4, maybe 4.5 yards on first down. Number 25, Joe Miller, will come out of the ball game. T.J. Gray and Brandon Hall going to be split right. Number 1, T.J. Gray up top. It'll be a handoff to Johnson again. He'll get 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and a long 2 for the Tigers.
Definitely look for them to run the ball a lot here with Javari Johnson and Tredarian Ball a lot in this game, with David Potter still being pretty young in this offense, and then see him grow more as the year progresses.
Potter in the backfield. Potter 4 touchdowns so far on the season. He'll pass it here. He looks over to TJ Gray. It looked like the defensive back got there a little early, no flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
Brian, not only did he get there early, but he wrapped him up with his left arm to get around him, and that's the reason why it was an incomplete pass. But you're going to have some of those missed, and we'll live out another day.
That's Billy Lavender, who has made it up sweating and with his glasses on to the booth. Number 46, Francisco Perez will be in the backfield. That snap will go over his head. He'll scoop it up and just fall on it about the 10-yard line. Billy, I know that's what he's taught to do, but he may have had time to pick it up and turn around and kick it.
Well, he did. You're right. He did have time to turn around and kick it, but he's the only one in this stadium that does not know that, and that's
right.
exactly what he's taught to do, because here's the thing. Our defense stands again, and we give up 3 or no points instead of him trying to do something crazy and someone being there and them get 7 automatically.
So as we try to fix a few technical issues up here in the box, the Bobcats going to trot back out for their second opportunity on offense tonight. Jace Mosley in the backfield with Bullard. He'll hand off to Bullard around the right side.
I kept it.
Nope, he's going to keep it. He faked us out. He not only faked the Texas High defense, he faked us out. Jace Mosley fakes it to Bullard. Everybody jumps on Bullard, and Jace Mosley walks in for an easy touchdown.
Man, that's not how you want to start for Texas High, but, you got a little jitters. It's homecoming. There's all kinds of things going, and, Hallsville's going to come out and punch you in the mouth, and that's what they did. They're scoring a lot of points.
The kick is up. The kick is good, and Hallsville comes in and stuns the Tigers in the first 2 offensive series of the night with 9:48 left to go. Hallsville leads 7-0, but it's homecoming here. Billy Lavender's in the box. We'll be back with Texarkana Gameday right here at Tiger Stadium.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. The Bobcats just scored, and they'll kick off again. This one will be fielded again about the 20-yard line. Different.
Oh, what a cut.
Here.
Well, they tackled him out of bounds, too. We're not going to get that call either.
Looks like he was slowing
It was Brandon
down a
Hall.
little
That's who
late
that
out
was.
of
B.
bounds.
Hall, our starting receiver. Number 13, his jersey was kind of pulled up, so we couldn't see it at first. But a really good, and he's that guy you want in space. So I bet they don't kick it off to him again.
Brandon Hall, he fumbled it or muffed it on the first kickoff, so they tried the little pooch kick again. This one didn't work. Hall's going to scoop it up and get about 16 yards on the return there, and Potter will come out for the second series for the Tigers. They're down 7-0, 9:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Potter's going to take it. He'll throw out to Dangerfield. Dangerfield,
Yeah,
nice coverage out there, and he won't be able to come up with the catch.
Yeah, Potter didn't put it on the money there, and wishes he had that one back. It was a little bit inside of X, and it brings up a 2nd and 10. But right now the Tigers just need to settle down, just calm down. What did Aaron Rodgers say? Relax, relax.
Tredarian Ball in the backfield with Potter. 3 receivers split out to the right side, a tight end in the ball game. Potter's going to take it. He'll pitch it out to Ball. Ball will get it down to about the 39 to 40-yard line, and then there's going to be a flag thrown all the way from the back judge.
That's in the holding range right there, and, you know, if that's what it is, it's not what the Tigers need. Oh, we're pointing their way. It was right at contact.
So it's going to be a spot foul. They're going to mark it off against Hallsville.
First down. That's a 15-yarder. What do you call? I didn't see it.
I couldn't hear him either.
Well, it's crystal clear video up here, though. I should have been watching right here on all the monitors that Mr. A's got set up for us up here.
So that's going to be a first down. Potter is going to come out of the game.
Ooh.
Javari Johnson and Tredarian Ball are going to be in the backfield together. A little wildcat. Nope.
Oh.
Now they're going to send Potter back in.
You got ahead of us. That's all right. You had me going too.
I thought they were going a little wild tiger there.
Yeah.
Dangerfield will split wide up top along with Brandon Hall.
A little quick.
Gray down low. Johnson in the backfield. Potter's going to look
wide
deep.
Open.
TJ Gray, he's going to catch it. He's across the 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Tigers.
How about that pass by David J. Potter right on the money to TJ, but how about that call by Coach Toon? And I told Coach Toon before the game, I said, throw it every play except the ones when a run will work better. And he listened to me right there, and we score 7.
That was definitely a nice setup there by Coach Toon. Brought the guy in motion, faked the bubble screen, and threw it right down the seam to Gray. That'll be Gray's 3rd touchdown of the season. Perez on for the extra point. A good snap, a good hold. The kick is up, and it is through. And just like that, we've got a tie ball game right here at Tiger Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see some good football, you don't want to miss this. There's 8:45 left to go in the opening quarter. It's 7-7. Come back right here to Tiger Stadium. Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. That ball going to go all the way to the goal line. Number 2, Rossenberger. He's going to bring it out to about the 23-yard line, and that's going to be it for Kyron Rossborough. I think I said Rossenberger, but
that's okay.
I was trying to read that real quick, but that's Kyron Rossborough.
Man, what a kick by Perez, and looks like I think that was Jason Hubbard that was in on the tackle, and he put a little shoulder into him.
Tonight's first quarter brought to you by State Bank. Make sure you go over and visit your friendly bankers at State Bank or visit statebankofdcab.com. So again, Mosley leads his team out onto the field. He'll hand off to Bullard this time. And Bullard's going to be drugged down in the backfield, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
It's that man again, Isaiah Dowden. And man, he wasn't taking no for an answer, and the guy tried to give him a little stiff arm, but he said, no, sir, you're coming down with me.
Jace Mosley, the big quarterback who scored the touchdown on the last drive, he's got 518 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns so far, so look for him to pull that ball out of his running back's belly and keep it himself at times. He'll fake the handoff. He'll throw it out to Garza, the big tight end, and Garza will get 5 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and 5. For the Bobcats of Hallsville.
What's that back there? I can't see his number. Keith Lewis, maybe.
Number 17, Ethan Miller, will be split wide up top. Number 4, Garza. He'll be at the tight end on the top side.
I think that was Tim Austin back there on that tackle. It was a really good stop. Got a timeout by Hallsville.
Hallsville not liking what they see defensively, so they're going to take a timeout. Well, Billy, while we've got a timeout here, catch your breath just a little bit. Let's talk about the homecoming festivities.
Well, here's what happens is you start I try to add some new stuff every week, and so, there's always some more smoke and some fireworks tonight, but something that we started with these little smoke cannons that we've had on the field, just my brother-in-law John Barwitz helped me engineer something to keep them off the field. I called him last week and said, "Hey, here's what I need. I want to bring them out on the field and carry them with a torch or whatever."
Yeah.
Hey, and it worked last week.
It did.
But this week we burn up the 15-yard line on one side and just off the sideline on the 26 on the other side. But hey, you'll always remember homecoming 2022.
That's right. It was on fire. So we're going to be back to action. Going to be motioned by number 4, Garza. He'll go out wide. Going to be pressure on Mosley. He'll roll out. He's going to get the first down and a little more. He's still on his feet across the 35. He takes a big lick, but not after a nice gain there by Mosley, and that is why he's such a dual threat, because he can pull it at any time when he gets pressure and get lots of yards.
And he was tackled by Tim Austin, but he was hit by several defenders, and the last one was Alex Hines, I believe.
So a nice job there by Jace Mosley, the senior quarterback from Hallsville. Quickly, they're back to the line of scrimmage, first down and 10. He's going to throw it out to the flats. That'll be caught, and that'll be a gain of about 7 yards by Ethan Miller, the junior wide receiver for Hallsville. Looks like they're going to mark him out about a yard short than what I thought, so it'll be second down and 4. Doubles to each side for the Bobcats. Bullard still in the backfield with Mosley. Mosley will fake it to Bullard. He'll throw it out. The same play again, trying to set up the tunnel screen this time, and that worked. A good 5 yards on the play, and that'll be good enough for a first down for the Bobcats.
Brought down by Brendan Childs. Good pursuit by him.
Last time they threw a little screen out there, just a little wide receiver screen to Ethan Miller. The coaches saw something they liked, so they set up the tunnel screen and had some linemen go out there this time. Ethan Miller picks up 5 and a first down. The change will move.
Defense was there. They just made a really good move.
Going to be trips to the left side, one single receiver up top.
Quarterback keeper.
Mosley going to fake it. He's going to keep it. There he is once again. They try to push him out.
He's out of bounds.
Oh, and Texas High got lucky right there. He tight-roped down the sideline there. Yep, and just stepped out at the 25, or it was going to be a touchdown. He is such a dual threat that they've got to keep a linebacker keyed on him the whole time this game. They fake that wide receiver screen again to Ethan Miller. Ethan Miller up top by himself again, going to have a up back in the backfield.
Really good game plan so far by Hallsville, and look for Texas High to start, especially after this drive, making some adjustments.
Mosley in the backfield, Bullard with him in the pistol. He'll hand it to Bullard this time. Bullard's going to get around the outside. He's going to lose about a yard, maybe half a yard. It's going to be second down and a long 10.
Yeah, boy. Keith Lewis, I believe, came back and came up there and said, "No, sirree."
If you're watching here on Texarkana Gameday, we appreciate you for tuning in tonight on this beautiful fall Friday night here in Texarkana, Texas. A full house here at Grimm for homecoming. Make sure you let us know where you're watching from. Get in our comment section and make sure you let us know who your favorite player is, what team you're pulling for. Here's a pass across the middle. That's number 88, Jake Holliday, right on the money from Jace Mosley. And that'll be good enough right at the first down marker, and the referees are going to say it's good enough to move them.
Man, that was a good pitch and catch, and he was well covered. But, you know, you got to decide which way he's going. You're trying as hard as you can to kind of guess and cheat, and he just cut inside, and we were on his outside hip.
The Bobcats are going to be 1st and 10 on the 15, so they can get another first down. They're going to fake it to number 12, White.
Bottled
Bullard's going to keep it, and He'll be tackled. He may get 1 yard on the play. It looks like they are going to mark him with a gain of 1 yard.
Who tackled him? The whole defensive line. That's what you like to see.
That's right. Brandon Childs down there. Ian Kreit. All of those guys. Alex Hines getting in on there. Jace Mosley, as we said, 771 yards passing coming into this game. 7 touchdowns through the air. 8 on the ground. Make that 9 now. Mosley in the shotgun. He'll fake it to Bullard and keep it himself.
Sir.
And
Tez
this time,
comes in and locks the gate right there and says, "You're not going past the fence, brother." That's what I'm talking about. That's some adjustments. He's coming. We send a man hot and kind of sell out, and it forces a 3rd and 9.
4:04 clock running left here in the first period. We got a tie ball game at 7. If you're not here, you should be. It's a packed house here at Tiger Stadium.
Student section across the way in all neon. They're giving him heck over there.
Ball on the 14-yard line. Mosley, he's going to take it. He looks to pass. He throws to the end zone.
Overthrown. Great coverage over there. He was covered by Tim Austin. Lockdown corner, and it brings up a 4th and 9. They're going to bring on the field goal unit. Great job by the defense to bow your neck once they got inside the 20.
Mosley going to take it and throw to the pylon for Ethan Miller. That'll be incomplete and bring up 4th down. That's going to bring number 11, Sax. How do you say his last name?
You don't. Southard.
Southard? I said Southard, but I think it's Southard.
Both of them.
So
Good
his
kick.
kick is going to be up, and it splits the uprights. And just like that, Hallsville will take the lead. The defense from Texas High makes a good stand on the 14-yard line, but Hallsville gets 3 out of it. It's 10-7. The Tigers look to respond when we come back right here on Texarkana Game Day.
The deadline to register to vote is October 11th. Early voting begins October 24th and ends November 4th. Election Day is November 8th.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. It's homecoming. We got the Tiger King himself up here helping call the ball game tonight. Brian Bolt and Billy Lavender on the call. We've got Mr. Doty up here producing it for us along with all
Gotta have a
of the
stat guy
helpers.
down there.
Yeah, that's right. Along with TigerVision. Going to be a similar kick down to about the 15-yard line. Number 4, Javari Johnson's going to scoop it up, and he'll get about 10 yards on it. That's definitely not the guy you want to kick it to. If you're going to do that, you want to pooch it.
Well,
You
here's
don't
the
want to
thing.
kick it deep to
There's
him.
a lot of guys back there that you don't want to kick it to, so you kind of got to pick your poison
Yeah.
and hope you stay in your gaps and cover it right. But boy, Tigers are known to break one, and who knows, by the end of the night we may get us a special teams touchdown.
So an offensive game so far. We've got 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and we're not even at the end of the first quarter. So look for the Texas High Tigers to come out and march this ball down the field. They're going to start on the 25-yard line. Potter, he'll hand it off to Ball in the backfield, and he'll drive his legs. Going to pick up 3. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Just from the time that I've been up here, it looks like Hallsville is packing the box and saying, hey, if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me with a sophomore quarterback, and it's going to leave a big play open. They're
Potter in the shotgun. He'll fake it to Ball this time. Going to throw out here to Hall.
Oh, great
Hall's
catch.
going to scoop it up, and he's 1 tackle away from the end
Cut back.
zone.
Oh, good. Oh, I
And there's
thought
going to be a
Dangerfield.
flag
Yeah.
on the play. That right there
There-
was right in front of the referee.
Man, it was down at the 32. I wish I could have seen. It looked like Dangerfield came from the blind side and kind of got him. And I don't know if that's what they're calling or if there's. they're going to call it a block in the back, but we'll see right here by the white hat.
Yeah, I think they're going to call a block in the back. Let's see.
Okay. We can handle that. It's a spot foul. We're still a first down on their side of the field. And, hey, great throw by David J. Potter and really, really good catch. Arms extended by our shortest receiver, B. Hall, and you get him in space and he's gone.
So the Tigers are going to be penalized there for the block in the back, but it still will be a first down from the 45. Ball in the backfield with Potter.
It's going to be a false start on the Tigers.
Coach
but
Stanford.
yeah, the guy over here on the hash by us, what happened was they came across the line and drew us that's what the guy has over here, and let's see if they change it. Yes, they did. Offsides now. Good call. Hey, every now and then they get it right, huh? Hey, and it helps to have that guy over on your sideline, too, when you're trying to get the call right. Just saying.
Coach Stanford getting that line judge to go out there and change the call. So it's going to be first down and 5. Potter from the shotgun. He'll hand off the ball right up the middle. Excuse me, that's not going to be ball. That's number 26.
Yeah, that's Tristan Powell. That's a big bruising back, and he came through that line just trying to pick up a first down and did exactly that. Really good blocking up front. Looked like Bradley was on that, and man, the offensive line is settling in too.
Tristan Ball, a junior.
Powell.
Tristan Ball.
Him too.
Ball back in the ball game. Yeah, trying to call both of them out. This one will be handed off to Ball.
There
He's
he
right
goes.
up the middle. Nobody's going to touch him. He's gliding all the way into a Tiger touchdown.
That ball was rolling, baby, and what a play, what a block up front by the right side of the offensive line for the Tigers. Man, looked like Gaines and Holman over there, and man, I'm telling you, I think I could have made it through that hole. Now, I could have gotten about 5 yards, but I definitely could have gotten through there.
Well, I was going to tell you, that hole was big enough, and I said that he was gliding down there, that I think old glide leg.
You think so?
I think he could even
He
ran
may be
one
in the house
there.
tonight.
Yeah. Well, no, I talked to him. He said he wasn't coming.
Oh, okay. He may be watching us. Hey, great snap, great hold, and great kick again. And the Tigers get 7 more and take the lead for the first time tonight, I believe.
Perez, he's
Maybe
perfect on the night, and so it's a back-and-forth ball game. We're still not to the end of the first quarter, and we have got 3 touchdowns so far. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with more Tiger football right here at the house that Billy Lavender built. Bobcats, Perez on to kick it off. Number 6, excuse me, it's number 5. Number 5, Derek Roberts, going to be deep. Not going to kick it to him. That's going to be number 14, Johnson. He's going to take it and get a nice little gain, but he's going to be wrapped up right at the 25-yard line.
Man, really good form tackle, and that was by number 12, Jason Hubbard again. I think that's his second tackle on the kick return. Hey, I wanted to say a special shout-out. My man Zach Dunbar and a room full of Marines are cheering for the Tigers from Camp Pendleton, California. Zach was an All-American wide receiver for the Texas High Tigers right here back when my son played, and they were good buddies. So Zach, man, we appreciate y'all's service, and y'all cheer him on from Camp Pendleton.
That's right. We sure do appreciate everyone for tuning in, especially our servicemen and women. So as Hallsville trots back out on the field, they'll have trips to the wide side of the field. Mosley in the backfield with Bullard. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it. Just a little read play right there, and going to be a face mask by Alex Hines.
No. Are you sure? Okay. You saw it then. I thought it was a good tackle by him. I thought they may be throwing for a hold. You're right. Brian Bolt can see better than I can.
You need to put your glasses back on.
Well, those glasses are for just up close.
Just for
supposed to be good from far away, but I'm 47 years old, sir.
So that'll be a first down for the Bobcats. Mosley doing a great job tonight leading this offense. He's impressive to watch. Bullard going to come out of the ball game trying to get a number on who's in the backfield now. That's number 14. That's going to be Johnson. Johnson's going to take the carry for 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8.
Boy, Crite came from the other side and wrapped him up, made a really good tackle, and only allowed him to get a couple yards.
So Johnson in the backfield for the Bobcats. Going to be 3 receivers up top. One, number 88, Jackson Holiday, split wide down here to the bottom side of the field. He's going to fake it to Johnson and throw across the middle. And the ball is out.
And the Tigers got the ball. Man, what a hit by the Tigers and forced the ball out. And, man, I'm telling you, that's what you need.
Number 7, Joshua Stewart coming across, making a big hit on number 4, Ashton Garza, the tight end. That ball pops out, and the Tigers are in business. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Man, I know that's
at
what
the 42-yard line.
I know that's what A.J. Wilson back there, coaches those DBs. He's a co-coordinator of the defense. He coaches those DBs. Put that hat and that shoulder right on that ball and drive through them, and that's exactly what he did.
Gray and Hall split out to the bottom side of the field. Dangerfield up top. Potter's going to hand off. That's number 4, Johnson. He's going to take it up. He's fighting. He's going to get a good 7 yards on first down. We're under 1 minute, 50 seconds and counting here in the opening period. Tigers got a 4-point lead.
They're looking to strike quick again. Here's the thing about striking quick like they've been doing. It doesn't allow that defense to, they stay gassed, and that's what we did in the Benton game on the road.
Potter going to hand off to Johnson again. He's trying to get out around the outside. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss. Javari Johnson, the sophomore running back, just could not get the edge there.
Yeah, what happened right there is the timing was thrown off. They didn't get the ball in his hands, and I don't know, looked like a little miscommunication, but it allowed the defense just a split second, and that may be the last play of the first quarter.
Clock ticking down. Potter going to let the quarter run out. They'll come over and talk about it. At the end of 1, the Tigers 14, the Bobcats 10. We got more football coming right here at Tiger Stadium. It's homecoming. You don't want to miss it. Come back after these messages right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Here at Texarkana College, it is our mission to advance.
All right, let's get real. We do things differently at Texarkana College. We understand the real world and we know how to prepare our students. Whether you're starting right out of high school or starting over, there is something for everyone at Texarkana College. Learn more at texarkanacollege.edu.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Brian Bolt and Billy Lavender in the box tonight for the call. Texas High leads 14-10 as we enter the second quarter of this homecoming ball game. We appreciate you for tuning in. David Potter in the backfield for the Tigers in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Going to look down the seam. He's going to throw it. He's got number 1, TJ Gray, and that's going to be enough for a first down and more all the way down to the 29-yard line. A nice play-action pass right there from Potter to Gray.
I'll tell you, it was a really good pitch and catch. David J. put it right on the money to TJ, made a good basket catch, but the offensive line helped out on that play and gave him plenty of time to run that route.
So quickly the Tigers back. Potter going to look to the air again. He's going to throw to Dangerfield in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
He goes up, and that's a touchdown once again for the Tigers.
Paul Beard on the horn over there every touchdown. And here's the thing. Once they get Dangerfield, who is a beast out there one-on-one, David J. is taught just throw it up to him, and that's what he did. Xavier goes up and high points it, and nobody's bringing that ball down but him.
Dangerfield and Reed one-on-one. Potter just throws it up there, and it was a battle for the ball. Dangerfield comes down with it. Perez, the kick, it's up, it's good. The Tigers lead 21-10. It's homecoming, it's a packed crowd, and everyone's on their feet. We'll be right back with more Texas High football with Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. Brian Bolt and Billy Lavender here on the call for you tonight. We're going to give you a few score updates from around town. Miss Mary Twitty, she's watching the Tigers tonight. Also, we want to wish her a speedy recovery. She had a fall a few months ago, and she has not been in really good shape. And so she actually got up, Billy, and made her first steps in months the other day. So they've got her back up walking, and so we wish her a speedy recovery, and I think she's actually going to get to see my son for the first time.
All right.
So I think he's going to come over and see her tomorrow, and so we'll get to those score updates in just a second after Perez kicks off. He's going to kick it deep. Number 5, Derek Roberts. He's going to take it in the end zone and bring it out. Across the 15 to the 20, across the 25 to the 30, to the 35, down right at the 40-yard line. A nice return.
Boy,
right there by Derek Roberts.
I'll tell you who was sitting there waiting for him, and that's the guy who kicked it all the way 1 yard deep in the end zone, Francisco Perez, and he puts a shoulder into him and says, buddy, if you get past everybody else, I got you.
Some score updates from around the area. Miss Mary Twitty bringing in Magnolia. It's homecoming down there, so I'm a little partial to them tonight.
Okay, don't put it on my Razorbacks.
That's my home school, so good luck to those Magnolia Panthers tonight, pulling for them at homecoming.
And I'm pulling for the Arkansas High Razorbacks to upset them.
Magnolia leads 28-8.
It's all right, got them where we want them.
Going to go to the air. That's out to number 4, Garza. He's got a big gain. That's going to be a first down and more, down to the, about the 42-yard line where they'll mark him out.
Isaiah Dowden with a tackle right there. He gets looks like he got kind of sucked in right there, and but it, being the tight end, he was able to run him down right there and let us live to fight another day.
Pleasant Grove tied with Parrish right now in the second quarter. 6:35 left to go in their game. Liberty Ilo playing Sulphur Springs. They're down 14-6.
Got another timeout by Hallsville over there. They're second.
So some good games around the area going on. Again, if you're tuning in on Texarkana Gameday, we appreciate you for watching. This second quarter tonight is going to be brought to you by Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. With their experienced physicians and great personal care, Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital is your superior choice for minor and major emergency needs. Stop by and see Dr. Young and his staff, or give them a call at 903-838-8000. They do a great job over there. Dr. Young, a big supporter of not only Texarkana Gameday, but just about everything, not only in Texarkana, but around the area.
Man, TISD and Texas High Athletics really thanks them, and man, they do a lot for us. They do a bang-up job, no pun intended. But man, how about Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision getting us inside the defensive huddle right there for during the break.
That's right. I think they turned the air off in here. It was freezing cold earlier.
That jacket you're wearing up here look nice for homecoming.
Well, we're not going to get into why I was wearing the jacket today.
Okay. Quarterback draw.
Quarterback going to keep it Mosley. He'll get around the outside across the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. a Texas High player shaken up, but a nice job there by Mosley. Billy, we talked about it earlier. He can pull that ball at any time.
Absolutely, and Dowden is the one that brings him down, and that's the MVP from last week, and he's already, man, he's got a handful of tackles already.
Trips up top, Bullard in the backfield with Mosley. One receiver split to the bottom side of the field. Mosley going to hand it off to Bullard. He'll get around the outside.
There
and
you
stopped
go.
Right at the line of scrimmage. I believe
Tez.
they'll mark him 1 yard up.
Yeah, Tez is sitting out there in his gap, and Ian Cricht is who made him bounce out to the outside, and Tez is sitting right there. They both read it exactly how they were supposed to read it, and now it brings up 2nd and long. And that's what Texas High wants to do is keep Hallsville behind the chains.
Going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats. Doubles to each side. Bullard in the backfield with Mosley. Bullard will go out in motion. Mosley by himself in an empty set. He's going to throw across the middle, and he was hit in the backfield by Ian Cricht.
Yeah.
That ball had no chance.
Great job by Ian to get to the ball or get to the thrower's arm and not go through him and get a penalty, bringing up a 3rd down. Exactly what we needed.
Zena Caesar, however you say it, she is watching from Arlington, Texas, class of 09. And then one of her classmates, Javon Anthony, he's watching all the way from Nash.
Wow.
He's class of 09 as well. Mosley going to throw. Throws down right on the sideline, about the 15-yard line, intended for Dunnigan.
Yeah, man, Tez was trying to hit him, and their guy goes down, and Tez with friendly fire hits C.J. Brown, and boy, that one hurt right there. But C.J. gets back up, and it's a 4th and 9, and they're in 4-down territory.
Sorry, I'm whispering over here. Our producer's telling me that the air's back on. It's getting a little stuffy up here with all us.
When you call for it, it happens.
Mr. A, Mr. A, he went and put $2 more in the machine, and it kicked it back on.
As long as that all that food shows up at halftime, I'm okay.
No, we've already eaten.
What?
It was already, it's all gone.
No wonder y'all dressed up.
Mosley in the backfield. He'll hand off to Bullard. Nope, he'll keep it himself around the outside.
Yes, sir.
Not going to get the 1st down. Going to be another turnover for that Tiger defense.
And Tez gets in. Alex Hines gets in. Childs gets in there. Man, everybody on the field gets in there. Looks like my man Kenneth Merriman gets in there and wraps him up.
Gregory Law watching from Arlington, Texas. He says, good job, Billy Lavender.
Greg L.A. Law is what they called him in high school.
So we've got quite a few people tuning in on Facebook, and so we appreciate you. Make sure you let us know where you're watching from. We've probably got a lot of alumni watching here on homecoming night. Got a packed stadium.
They're trying to reset. There they go. Reset what I call the shot clock.
All right, and so the play clock is moving now. Potter in the shotgun. He'll take it. He'll hand off to Johnson. Johnson, not much going there. He'll get 1, maybe 2 on the play.
You know what happened right there, and it was a really good tackle and read by number 33 for them, Cortavian McMillan. And what's happening is on the backside, they're firing across and just going for our back, thinking that we're not a threat to run at quarterback. And I look for Coach Harrell to get that one shored up.
Tredarian Ball in the backfield.
That's how you.
Potter's going to throw out and away over his target there. He missed T.J. Gray across the middle of the field there, but he had a lot of pressure in the backfield, so Potter had to get rid of it quick. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11. I was wrong on that last play. He didn't pick up 1. He lost one.
You know, that throw was to T.J., but it looked like and B. Hall was wide open, but it looked like either T.J. ran the wrong route or David threw the wrong pass, and who knows, but they were just off sync right there.
3rd down and 11. Hall and Gray wide to the top side. He's going to flip it out to Tredarian Ball, and he had a lot of green grass in front of him. Just tried to run before he secured the catch there. It'll bring up 4th down, and the Tigers are going to punt it away.
Yeah, that ball was hot, but it was on the money right there, and, you know, T-Ball wants that one over, I guarantee you.
Craig Jenkins
Glide.
tuning in from the Texas State Penitentiary. Didn't know they let y'all watch game day from down there, but
he's streaming it from himself.
Yeah, we wish old Glide Leg luck.
He had a good pick six on this field one time, he says.
Perez gonna punt, gonna bounce about the 50-yard line.
There it is.
Texas High almost comes up with it. The ball gonna squirt out 2 or 3 times. Number 9, Kalen Reed, just could not get on it. He finally scoops it up, and a big chance right there, missed by just a few inches by the Tigers.
Yeah, I tell you what, good job by the coverage team to get down there. Good punt, not to, sometimes you can punt it high and far and outkick your coverage, but he gets it on the ground and they try to, make a play on it. That's why you say get away, right? That's why,
right.
And everybody's like, well, he should have picked it up. Well, that's what happens.
Jace Mosley going to lead the Bobcats back out on the field. He's got Bullard in the backfield with him. Dunnigan goes in motion to the top side. Mosley going to look for Dunnigan. He will throw to Dunnigan.
Yes,
That's
sir.
going to be picked. It's across the 40. Down to the 20, to the 10. He's got one man to beat. Does he beat him?
Yes, he does.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Yes, sir. Who's that, my man Keith Lewis right there? I believe that's number 9, Keith Lewis, who broke on the ball. Dowden did a good job of getting some pressure, but Keith Lewis breaks on the ball, and, man, he knocks it up, catches it, pass, ball, Oski, pick 6, touchdown, Tigers.
That's right. Dunnigan and Lewis fighting for the ball there. Lewis wins, and then it's a foot race with Jace Mosley, and that's not easy to do, to beat that guy down the sideline. He gets in. The band's playing, and Perez kick. It's up. Perez's kick is good. He's perfect on the night. With 8:59 left to go, Texas High extends their lead 28-10 over the Bobcats. It's homecoming. And right now, not only is Billy Lavender's fireworks hot, but so are the Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
Welcome back to Texas High. Brian Bolt and the Red Rooster in the house tonight. Somebody commenting, who is that? Potter? Somebody Potter?
That's David. That's David J's mom.
Aria. Eric Aiken tuning in. We miss Eric tonight.
Yeah, y'all do.
He's used. Well,
thank you. I appreciate that.
I said we.
Okay.
We
thought you were talking about you and Doty.
No. So Perez to kick off. Back to the Bobcats. Number 5, Roberts. He'll field it and muff it at the 5-yard line. The Tigers are closing in, and they're going to hit him. He'll make it back to the 15-yard line. A nice job there by the Tigers. So everybody's going to get up. A few people come out limping, but the Tigers will come off the field. The defense will trot back on. And, man, the first quarter, the defense just didn't have an answer for Mosley. So far here in the second quarter, they have.
Like I said, is I think us putting together a little, getting them a little time to get over here and get a breather help, but also getting some mid-game adjustments.
14 unanswered points by the Tigers. The Bobcats come back out on the field. Mosley in the backfield. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself around the left side. Nowhere to go. He cuts it back, ends up getting about 2 to 3 yards before he's wrapped up by a couple Tigers.
Listen, about 3 or 4 Tigers are out there right where he wants to go, and if any of them get out of their assignment, if any of them get out of their lane, he picks it and he's gone, but they all stay right there where they're supposed to be. Well coached on that, and great stop.
We've got a Tiger down on the field, so we'll take a break momentarily. We're going to stay here with you. We're going to take a break from the action. And so tonight, our timeouts throughout the game, no matter what kind they are brought to you by Texas A&M Texarkana. So I know we had an update earlier. Let's see. There was an update from A&M somewhere. Let me see if I can find back. Okay, update from Texas A&M Texarkana. They beat Jarvis Christian 3-1, and they play tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.
Was that Javard that said
Yes.
that? Yep.
Yes, Javard Anthony. He gives us updates. Soccer is playing tomorrow at 3 and 5 again.
Former Tiger.
So we appreciate those updates. We've got Emily Russell. She's watching, class of 69. We got Debbie Spence tuning in. She's watching.
Oh, man, it's Dowden.
She is class of 1970. Craig Jenkins should have graduated in 1980, but I think he's maybe 83. Was he 3 years behind? How many years was he behind?
Like behind in
school that they held him back. He's watching. He said he snuck a cell phone into his cell.
He's got to do his weather reports from there.
That's right. That's right. So number 33, who'd you say that
Dowden.
was there? Isaiah Dowden.
That's the Texarkana Gameday MVP of the week.
That's
MVP
right. So he gets up. He looks like he's shaking up just a little bit, but he's walking off, talking to the training staff and medical doctors. It looks like he's okay. Bet you we'll see him back in the ball game shortly. We're back to action. This one's going to be handed off to number 18.
Merriman sheds his man and makes that tackle. Great job. Hey, and I was thinking about it as Dowden was walking off the field. The last 2 weeks, Texas High has had the offensive MVP was a freshman in the area, and then the next week the defensive MVP was a sophomore. So lots of underclassmen on Texas High. Future's bright for Coach Stanford and his staff.
Britt in the backfield with Mosley. New running back in that just carried that ball for the Bobcats. Mosley will drop back to pass.
Yes,
He's flushed out of the pocket, and
third down and a loss. He's brought down by Childs and Ian Cright and a host of Tigers, and forces a 4th and 12 and a punt for Hallsville. And man, you gotta love what the defense has made those adjustments. Looks like the safety and corners are covering well, and we're getting pressure on the quarterback.
And it looks like they're going to run their punt team out. Doesn't look like they have near enough people on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
that's enough.
It was near.
Well, and it's enough. It's just not as many as you can put out there.
It looked like they were missing a couple, but
they got a movement. They didn't call it.
They're going to punt it away. A short punt. It's going to hit. It's going to roll. Going to be good field position for the Tigers when we come back here in just a minute. The Tigers offense getting ready to come back out and try to put some more boards on. 6:48. Some more points on the board. 6:48 left before halftime. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Texas A&M University Texarkana has brought the excitement of college athletics to your hometown. Our student athletes come from right down the street, across the country, and around the world to compete in tennis, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, cross country, and volleyball. Come cheer on the Eagles and experience the action-packed thrill of TAMUT Athletics. For schedule information, visit TAMUT Athletics on Facebook or visit www.tamuteagles.com. Texas A&M.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 6:38 left to go here in the first half. The Tigers lead 28-10. We missed a play there while we had you at commercial break. Javari Johnson going to take it for a gain of 5 yards. And we're back to action. Potter in the shotgun. Johnson going to get the handoff again around the left side. A nice block. He'll shed a couple tackles across the 40 to the 35, down to about the 34, but they're going to mark him at the 35. I think he fell forward for another yard, but nonetheless, the young man picks up a first down and more, and the Tigers moving the ball, trying to get some more points on the board before half.
Yeah, it was a good play by the safety, the junior safety, Kyron Rossborough, and but he just makes it 10, 12 yards downfield. Two really good quick cuts by Johnson.
Ball, Tredarian Ball in the backfield now with Potter. Potter's going to take the snap. He'll hand it to Ball around the left side. Look like the same play. A nice block there by big number 73. That's going to be Gabriel Gaines. A nice job. He pulled and kicked out the left end, and Ball ran right under him. Another big gain of 7 yards for the Tigers. Going to set up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, it's good to have that freshman in there running and a sophomore in there running. I mean, it's a running back by committee. We've seen 3 of them tonight, and you'll see all 3 of them in the second half.
Gray and Hall split to the wide side of the field. Dangerfield down here to the bottom. Going to give it to Ball again.
Oh.
He'll bounce it around the outside, and the ball comes out. There's a pile. Not sure who has it, and they're going to say the Bobcats do.
Yeah, they just kind of pulled it away from Tredarian's chest, and just ball security wasn't very good right there. And nobody's as hard on him as he is himself, and he's a really good kid, and he'll learn from that right there, but better to be up 18 when you do it.
So that turnover going to give the Bobcats the ball at the 26-yard line. 5:03 left to go in the first half. 18-point deficit for Hallsville. They'll look to capitalize before halftime. Number 6, Jace Mosley in the backfield with Bullard. Bullard will go in motion. Mosley fakes the throw to him, going to keep it himself, and man, can Mosley fly.
Boom.
But the Tigers can fly as well.
Tez is the last one to get there and wraps him up, only gets 1 yard on the play.
And as soon as he looks like he's fixing to get 4, 5, 6 yards on it, that Tiger defense, wearing all black tonight, by the way,
Yes,
comes
sir.
flying to the ball.
Brand new unis tonight, baby.
And holds him to 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats.
Speaking of service guys watching, one of my favorite service guys ever, a former Navy officer, George William Lavender Sr., Bill Lavender, my dad.
Well,
Shout
we
out
sure
to G.
appreciate him for tuning in. We appreciate his service. Mosley looking deep, going to throw across the middle.
Great job, triple covered right
and
there.
right between 3 Tigers.
Man, Brown
They
and
were all keeping each other off of it.
Brown and Tez, and looked like 23 got in there, Michael Mothershed, and man, they all kept each other, like you said, away from the ball.
That 2nd down pass intended for Sawyer Dunnigan going to be incomplete, going to bring down 3rd down and 9. Dunnigan and Ethan Miller split to the wide side of the field. Number 88, Jack Holliday to the short side of the field. Bullard in the backfield with Mosley. Mosley going to take it, fake it to Bullard. He's trying to look for Holliday, but good coverage by the Tigers.
That's a flag. That's a sack right there. There it is. Great call, and the officials did their job. What happened was Dowden had him in the grasp, and they're going to get a intentional grounding. Thank you. That's exactly what they're going to get. But they need.
Let's see.
That referee's supposed to drop the deal back there where he was. Look. Hey, well, that's about 7 more yards because you didn't realize where you were.
Number 5. Who is number 5?
For us, or
Tim
them?
Austin.
Okay.
Tim Austin was playing corner. Is he the corner on the other side of the field, or is he the safety right now? Where's he playing at? Whoever the corner was over there. Yeah, it was
Corner,
him.
yeah.
Tim Austin, he's a smaller guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a real big guy. Jack Holliday is a big guy, okay? And Tim Austin just jammed him at the line of scrimmage and completely got him off of his route. And Mosley was looking for him over there, and he couldn't be found because little old Tim Austin done put the wood to him.
You know, and what that referee didn't do is he should have stayed right where they were in the grasp, and he walked all the way to the sideline, just throws his – anyway, it cost us 7 yards, but who's complaining besides me?
Number 23, Caden Cheatham, will be deep to punt for the Bobcats. Let's see if the Tigers come after him or if they try to set up the return. Looks like they're going to try to set up the return. We'll see. Here's a snap, no rush. They're going to try to set up the return, and it's going to bounce.
Good job.
And it's going to roll out right at the 49-yard line in great field position with 3:58 left to go in the first half. It's homecoming here at Texas High. They lead by 18.
We staying here?
Yeah, let's stay here,
I
Billy.
want to give a shout out right there to Michael Mothershed. Nobody in the stands realizes what just happened, but here's what I saw. In these it's the little things on down the line that make a difference. And he was one of the gunners, and he was coming back, and that ball ends up, they start saying, Peter, Peter, Peter means get away from it. He starts running all the way to the sideline. That ball chases him. He goes off the sideline. Probably would have hit him if he would have stayed inbounds, but he does exactly like he's being coached. And, man, shout out to him and Coach Greer for special teams.
Potter back on the field with the offense. He'll take it, a little play-action pass, looking deep down the middle. He's got Hall all the way down to about the 33-yard line. That's where they'll mark him, and that's going to be a gain of 14 for the Tigers.
Really like how Hall goes up and catches the ball with his hands. That's exactly what you want a receiver to do. Not only does he catch it with his hands, he gets it back to his body real quick when he's about to get hit.
Number 4, Javari Johnson in the backfield with Potter. Dangerfield split out to the wide side. Gray and Hall up to the top. Going to be a flag.
False start.
False start. Billy, before we go to break at halftime, we're going to scroll back through all of these comments that we have.
Uh-oh.
And so if you are an alumni of Texas High tonight, you let us know what year that you graduated. And before we go to halftime, we're going to make sure that all of these people that are telling what year, we've got a few of them already that are shouting out their year that they graduated here. We're going to make sure that we give your class a shout out. So
everybody's proud to graduate from the Big Orange School, aren't they?
That's right. So Potter in the shotgun, he's going to hand it off to Javari Johnson, and he's going to get all of that penalty plus more back. He's going to get a gain of about 7, going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Boy, Javari went from 0 to 60 in about 0.6 seconds right there, and he's going to get a little breather by Tristan Powell coming in.
He's like a smooth riding Cadillac. Just give it to him and push the gas.
I hear you.
We got Donnie Grissom in the back. Excuse me. That's number 26, Tristan Powell. He takes the carry right there. Going to get about 5 yards on that. Going to make it 3rd down and manageable for the Tigers. Going to bring up about 3rd down and 3, maybe a long 2. So David Potter doing a good job as a sophomore coming in, managing this offense. He's going to take it. He'll hand it off around the left side. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. He's going to be marked about a yard past the 1st down marker, and with 2:18, the clock's going to stop.
You're going to get the 3rd back in about 4 or 5 plays right there. They're going to put the freshman back out there who fumbled and let him get back in game, and really good job by Powell to fight for the extra yard to get a 1st down there.
Tredarian Ball back in the game. He'll stand beside Potter. Potter's going to take it. He'll hand it to Ball around the left side. Nice blocking there. He's going to take it across the 10. He'll walk into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, how about Briley Barron, the block that he makes about 5 yards downfield, and then John Jack about 10 yards downfield. They take out the only 2 guys that could have made the tackle, and T-Ball, if he has flags on, they don't grab him.
And, you know, the whole ball game so far, let's get this kick out of the way. We got to give a shout-out to somebody here. Perez on to kick. A good snap, a good hold. Perez, he stays perfect on the night, and that one will split the uprights. Before we go to break, Kawan Williams, the tight end, he's in the up-back position for the Tigers. Every single running play, he's blocking for those backs. He's not getting enough love. We haven't called his name all night. He's the lead blocker like a fullback in this offense. Make sure that we give him a shout-out. All of these touchdowns have him in them. We're going to take a short break. The Tigers lead big here at homecoming. We'll be right back.
O-T-E, get out and vote. V-O-T-E, get out and vote. V-O-T-E, get out and vote.
The deadline to register to vote is October 11th. Early voting begins October 24th and ends November 4th. Election Day is November 8th.
man. 5 yards deep.
That one's not going to be returned. Perez boots that one almost all the way to the Arkansas side there. With 154. I'm a little
almost all the way
there.
to I-30.
Yeah,
That's what that was.
Yep, kicked it all the way over on Summerhill, but 154 left to go in the half. The Tigers lead by 25.
Yeah, here's the thing. Perez is a sophomore, and to have a leg like that where you kick it in high school as a sophomore, probably 15, 16 years old, 5 yards deep in the end zone, that's a weapon right there.
Here come the Bobcats back out trying to get some points on the board before half. That one's going to be slung over to Connor White. He's going to have a decent game across the 40. He'll fight for yards. Those Tigers trying to pull that ball out, and there's a flag thrown from the back judge. Let's see what happens here. That flag was away from the play, so not sure if there was a block in the back or a face mask. It looked like there was a little pushing going on, so let's see what happened. Number 0, that's C.J. Brown. He was the one in for the play.
He's back up. Number 5 for them, blocking downfield. Crackback block. That's a 15. I believe that's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, so C.J. Brown, the one that we were just talking about, 0, that's why he's out there acting hurt. He was the one that took the block.
That's right.
I saw him hit the ground but wasn't sure what happened. A nice job by the back judge to throw that flag in, try to help these players stay healthy.
Looks like A.J. McElroy is going to come in. He's a junior for the Tigers. He's going to come in for C.J.
So Jace Mosley, the quarterback for the Bobcats, as
first down. It'll be 1st and 8. You don't get that quite often, do you?
No, you sure don't.
It's because it's a spot foul.
So the clock will start, 1:43 and counting. Mosley and Johnson in the backfield. He'll fake it to Johnson. He'll throw it across the middle to number 4, Garza. That's his tight end. He breaks loose across the 30. Being brought down right at the 30. I guess they slung him that far. They're going to call him down at about the 34-yard line, 33-yard line, and quickly they're back up to the ball, but the chains are not set yet. They're going to slow him down just a bit.
And that's the sophomore Dowden that chased him down and saved a touchdown right there.
So Texas High is going to take a timeout. That's their first timeout of the half with 1:19 here to go. Again tonight and every night, every Friday, your timeouts are brought to you by Texas A&M Texarkana. If you're looking to take some classes, Billy, I think they're running a deal on some over there.
I am a graduate of Texas A&M and Texarkana, sir.
Well,
yes,
I mean,
sir,
you could go back and get another degree.
I could. I'm lucky I got the first one. Martha Dunbar, 1986 band right here at Texas High, and Morgan Kemp, who was a 2011 cheerleader, are on the patio cheering for the Tigers. Might be having them a little red wine, too. I don't know. That's my call.
It's a nice night to sit outside on the patio. You know, it'd be nice if we could open these windows in here.
We can, but we couldn't get them back closed. Up here in the crow's nest.
That's right. Best seat in the house. You can see everything from here to I-30. And so the Bobcats already back out awaiting the Tigers, and here the Tigers come back out on defense. Trips to the wide side of the field, one man up top. Mosley, play action pass. He's looking downfield. He's looking for a big play. And he's not going to be able to get it to anyone, and there is a receiver in the vicinity, and he was outside of the tackles.
Nice job by Alex Hines to get in and drag him down when he was trying to throw it.
And, you know, a good job by Jace Mosley there, moving around in the pocket, especially for a high school quarterback. He is moving around a lot, but kudos to the Texas High secondary for playing really, really good coverage. All night long, he's having to scramble to look for folks. Mosley in an empty set. He's looking downfield.
Yes, sir.
And that one's going to be picked off. That's number 2, Shatez Wilkerson. He'll get it all the way back to the 35-yard line. Another pick for this Tiger defense tonight. And the Tiger offense going to come out with 1 minute exactly before halftime, and they may score again.
My man Shytez, boy, I tell you what, that kid, he is a good kid. He's got $1 million smile. He sits back there and reads that ball right, and he's going to it looked like he was going to take it all the way. He's pointing out his blocks and everything. He's committed to ULM. He's going to go there next year to further his academics and athletics.
Nice job by him there to get back and play the ball. A nice clean pick. Thought he was going to take it to the house, but those Bobcats closed pretty quickly on him. And
still have 2 timeouts for the Tigers, and look for Potter to start slinging it right here.
Javari Johnson in the backfield. 2 receivers split up top. Hall and Gray up top. Dangerfield split down to the short side of the field. Potter will drop back to pass. He's looking for somebody. Nobody. He's going to take off. He's going to get across the 40 and stumble down to the 44-yard line. A nice job to pick up 8 yards there by Potter. 45 seconds. The clock is running. They're not going to use a timeout. They're trying to get the offense to move a little quicker. Gray taking him a little too long to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by David J. reading everybody covered downfield, seeing it was man-to-man, and knowing that he could get at least 8.
Gray up top, Dangerfield and Hall down to the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it off. That's Javari Johnson. He's going to get the first down, and the clock's going to stop.
Eventually. There it goes. 17 seconds. Wouldn't be surprised if we called a timeout right here. We're going to let it roll.
It's a first down, but they have not.
We're going to be okay going up into the half 25 up when your defense is holding them like they are. You don't want to do anything dumb and get a pick six or anything.
The referees this ref over here was pointing first down, move the chains, and the one across the field was saying, just let the clock run out. And so it's halftime here. Billy, before we go to halftime break, let's do what we said we were going to do. I'm going to scroll through. I'm going to shout out your class if I see it. We got 1969, 1970, 79. We have got class of, let's see, 1960. 1946, 1996. We got 2016, 2013, 2006. Craig Jenkins says he's a 2022 graduate. 2012, 2016, 09, 89, 99, 62, 09. Let's get a few more in here before we go. 1970, 16. Class of 1989. That was a good year. It was the year I was born.
Oh, my dang.
And so let's see. Last but surely not least, Dodie, what year did you graduate? 2021. So we appreciate everyone for tuning in. And congratulations. It's homecoming. So, Billy, we're going to step away momentarily. We're going to have the band and some more homecoming festivities, and then we're going to have some special guests up here with us to kind of end halftime. And so we're going to let Dodie take it away to some commercials, and when we come back, you're going to have the Hallsville band take the field, and then we'll be back with more Tiger football right here on Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
presenting 2022-2023 HHS Bobcat Band, Address, and Flagpole. The auxiliary member of the week is Carson Newman. Freshman of the week is Oscar Beal. Sophomore of the week is William Pacheco. Junior of the week is George Calderon. Seniors of the week are Michael Rogers and Maine Player. Band director over and beyond the award goes to Joey Kramer. At this time, the Bobcat Band would like to feature the flags of Maine Reds on a dance floor routine to the pop tune Sweet Caroline. Flag captain is Alex Moore and head band director is Nancy Brown. Recognizing the importance and rich heritage of the precision marching unit, the Hallsville High School Band promotes and preserves the military style of service among marching bands of America and encourages the superior performance of traditional marching music. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime enjoyment, we proudly present to you the roaring band from Bobcat Land, the Hallsville High School Sweepstakes Band. The band is under the field direction of senior drum major Taylor Huffman, daughter of Richard and Andrea Huffman. Taylor is the senior clarinet player and band director of the Bobcat Band. Senior Alex Moore is the area solo player and flag captain of the Bobcat Band. She is the daughter of Mel and Ron Moore. And senior drum major Josh Kennedy, who is the trumpet player in the band. Josh is the son of Ben and Minnie Kennedy. Now let's listen to the Bobcat Band roar to the sounds of Majesty Fanfare and National Emblem March. Brandon Johnson. And I'm Chris Crawford, the voice of the Bobcat Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Texarkana Independent School District is proud to present to the field the 2022-23 Texas High Steppers. Under the direction of Andrew Reynolds, the High Steppers have graced the field for 45 years. Over the past 4 decades, for Texas High Steppers have traveled as far as New York City and received numerous awards and recognition from state and national competitions. Senior Lieutenant Lydia Horton, Senior Lieutenant Lauren Robertson, and Senior Captain Emma Getting. High Stepper of the Week is Senior Ellie Madden. Our Teacher of the Week is Kelsey Rankin. Thank you for all you do for THS. Our performance tonight dedicated to you. Tonight, the High Steppers will entertain you with their traditional homecoming screamer jazz routine to Seven Nation Army. Ladies and gentlemen, the Texas High Steppers. The Texas High Steppers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Texarkana Independent School District proudly presents, for your halftime entertainment, the award-winning Texas High School Tiger Marching Band. The Tiger Band is under the direction of Arnie Lawson, Steve Bennett, Dylan Davis, Paul Stivis, Dominic Phillips, Crystal Davis, Ryan Hadaway, and Brandon Sands. The Tiger Band is led on the field tonight by drum major senior Caitlin Coburn. Our program this year entitled Queen of the Night
the Texas High School Marching Band. Drum major is Caitlin Coburn. Band captain is Darren Jackson. Other band officers are senior Caden Gordon, junior Katie Russell, sophomore Xavier Briggs, and freshman William and Francisco Hernandez. We would like to thank the Tiger Band and High Steppers Booster Club.
O-T-E, get out and vote. V-O-T-E, get out and vote. V-O-T-E, get out and vote.
The deadline to register to vote is October 11th. Early voting begins October 24th and ends November 4th. Election Day is November 8th.
V-O-T-E, get out and vote. V-O-T-E.
Welcome back to Tiger Field, where the Tigers have a demanding lead over the Hallsville Bobcats. We're still at halftime. The teams have come out of the locker rooms and began to warm back up. And we are joined by the student body president, John Thomas Borowitz. Did I get that last name right?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay. Not only was his birthday this week, not only has he had all of the homecoming festivities as student body president, but he's got a show that he does. And I actually have an episode coming up tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir, tomorrow morning. The title of the show is Speaking Sports. We stream on Facebook. Sometimes we stream with Game Day. We have our own account. It's Speaking with no G Sports. So it's Speaking Sports.
So who are you going to have on tomorrow morning?
So what we usually do is we pick one or two of the best players. Bradley Barron's usually a good one, a go-to. He's one of our offensive linemen, one of the most well-spoken kids I've ever seen. So we really just pick the stars of the game, the people that the players that people want to hear from. So it really varies week by week. We'll figure it out towards the end of the game.
They're in here looking for Eric Aiken, and we fired him last week. So we're looking forward to your show tomorrow. What do you have for the second half for the Tigers tonight?
Well, I think we're going to come out with a little bit different approach. I think we're going to try some new formations. Coach was saying how it's district play in the locker room. We're going to try some new things. We're going to move some receivers around, see if we can work out some new plays that we've created in practice this week. So look for a couple trick plays possibly, just get some experience in the game with these new plays that Coach Stanford created.
Before we let you go, what's your final score prediction of the game?
I'm going to go 56-17.
56-17.
I think
you heard it right here, Billy Lavender.
I think we get 3 more on the board. We have some explosive running backs who can run downhill and also catch balls out of the backfield. So I think we put up 3 more touchdowns, and then I think Hallsville gets one trash time touchdown late in the game when it doesn't matter.
When they start putting the JV team into play.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for coming up, taking the time. Make sure you go check his show out tomorrow. What time?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Make sure it's going to be streamed on Game Day?
Yes, sir.
All right, go over to Texarkana Gameday and make sure you catch Speaking Sports tomorrow morning with your man, the student body president, at 8 a.m.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on.
All right, no problem. We appreciate it. Perez is going to kick off. It's going to bounce at about the 15-yard line, going to scoop it up. He's not got anywhere to go. The Tigers let him slip out, and he does gain about 10 more yards, going to be brought down at the 25, and that will start the second half. That's going to be number 15, Sawyer Dunnigan.
Yeah, it looked like 29, Hawthorne, a senior for the Tigers, was on the tackle.
Billy Lavender out in the foyer area, stretching during halftime, getting ready for the second half.
Yeah, my calves got a little tight up here. All the points we were putting up.
Jace Mosley, the quarterback for the Bobcats, trots back out on the field. Bullard in the backfield. Doubles to both sides for the Bobcats. He'll take it. He'll hand it off to Bullard. He's got a big hole around the left side. He'll break a couple tackles all the way out to the 45-yard line, and a nice first play, a gain of 20. by the Bobcats on the first play of the second half.
Yeah, Keith Lewis makes a game-saving a drive-saving tackle, I guess it was.
Same formation, doubles to both sides for the Bobcats. 11:30 left to go in the third quarter. The Tigers, 25-point lead. Mosley in the backfield. Bullard goes in motion. He'll look for Bullard. He'll throw across the middle. That's number 4, Roberts. He'll take it all the way down across the 30 to the 25. He's dragging Tigers all the way down to the 20. He's still going all the way down to the 18-yard line. That was not Roberts. That's number 4, the tight end, Garza, Ashton Garza. He'll take it about 35 yards down the field. A nice play by number 4, Ashton Garza, and that'll set up first down and 10 at the 18-yard line for the Bobcats. Going to have trips to the right, a single receiver, number 11, up to the top. He's going to take it. He's going to throw it over to the sideline, and almost an acrobatic catch there.
Yeah, Tim Austin was over there on the coverage, and what you want to see by Tim is him to get his head turned around, and he was kind of face guarding and got lucky that he didn't get called for anything. But is that number 11 over there? That was.
It's number 17. I thought it was 11 on his shoulder there, but that's number 17, Ethan Miller. He's had a couple catches for the Bobcats tonight. They'll have doubles to both sides. Mosley in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Bullard up the middle again. Nothing going there.
My man Merriman getting in on the tackle, and look at him. He said, bring it to me. It's 4th down. I don't think. Is it 4th?
Third down.
Third down. Well, he said 4th, but I like his thinking. He's saying we're going to get to 4th real quick.
3rd down and 10 for the Bobcats. Taking a long time getting this play in. Clock ticking down to 25 seconds.
Merriman told me before the game started I was going to be calling his name on that, and I don't think he lied.
Mosley in the shotgun. Bullard in the backfield with him. White goes in motion. He'll fake it to White. He's looking downfield. He's getting
ball. Yes, sir.
He was getting rushed.
And as KJ Reeder and forced that ball out, knocked it out of his hand, and that's going to bring up a long 4th down.
I think the officials are going to talk about it. The referee probably not going to. Not sure if they're going to change their mind or not. I thought it was an incomplete pass.
But if it's an incomplete pass, he shouldn't have thrown his beanbag.
Right.
See?
Well, just because he shouldn't doesn't mean that it's not. But
you're exactly right.
Nonetheless,
you're exactly right, and that's what Coach Stanford's asking. He said if it was a forward pass, he said, why'd you throw your beanbag?
Well, and if it was a forward pass, it should have been
not? That's right.
Intentional grounding.
That's exactly right.
Nonetheless, it's 4th down and 10 for the Bobcats. They've got trips to the wide side of the field.
Coach Stanford's telling the judge over here on the sideline that I want to see the white hat after this play.
He's going to throw a slant route. It's going to be caught, and he stumbles over his own feet, and he's going to be all the way down to the 1. And now Coach Stanford's not going to be happy with that call for sure. That's Ethan Miller over there on the far side running the slant route. Takes it all the way down, and it's going to be first down, Billy, from the 1.
Yep. We'll bow your neck right here.
So Mosley in the backfield, Bullard back there with him. They do have an up back. He'll run it right around the right side, and that'll be a touchdown, Hallsville.
And they came right out and struck like they need to do if they want to get back in this game. Man, watch it. Coach Stanford's going to want to see the referee after this PAT.
Yeah, and the referee, he's going to stand over here for the PAT, number 11, Zach. Have we ever figured out how to say his name yet?
Zach. You just got it right.
Southard, his kick is up, and it's good. And just like that, Hallsville comes out from halftime and answers. It's 17-35. Texas still on top. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back right here at Tiger Stadium. It's homecoming. You don't want to miss the rest of the game right here on Texarkana Gameday.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. It's homecoming here. Texas High leads 35-17, 9:33 left to go in the third quarter. Coach Stanford not happy about a call on this last drive, and they're going to try some trickery. And the ball is on the ground. It's going to be scooped up. He's going to take it across the 30. It's a foot race all the way to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers!
That's KJ Reeder. And he just picks it up off the turf, takes it right past the burnt spot on the 15 and scores a touchdown for the Texas High Tigers, and it didn't take long. I smelled the trickery on that play. It was a great time for a onside kick. They executed it well, and man, he you know, what did I say at the first of the game? Texas High was going to have a special teams touchdown, and it's already, I mean, we're 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
They may have another one.
John Thomas, the smart kid, said they would score late on a trash touchdown they're only doing. They've already scored. Well, I'm the one I'm just saying. We kept it in the family, but I was right.
The kick from Perez is up, and it's good. He stays perfect on the night. He's having a good time out there. It's homecoming. Everybody here is having a good time. And the Tigers answer with a touchdown to extend their lead 42-17. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with more Tiger football right here on TigerVision. Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Perez kicks it down to the 2-yard line. It's going to be returned. They're going to bring it out, and he's going to be tackled at about the 23-yard line. That's number 49, Alejandro. How you say his last name?
Bustos, I think.
That's Cardenas?
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one.
Not sure. Billy's put his glasses.
Bustos was 41.
He's put his glasses back on, and he can't see out of them. But nonetheless, the return out to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Bobcats will begin this drive. Brian Bolt and the Red Rooster himself on the call tonight.
I got lots of nicknames.
Eric Aiken on vacation this week. The Bobcats will start their drive at the 23. A little screen play to Bullard. He'll catch it. He'll take it up the sideline. He's streaking down the sideline and finally knocked out by number 5, Tim Austin, for a big, big gain. But there is a flag in the backfield. We'll pause for a second and hear what the refs got to say.
Man, it's nice to hear that field, Mike, and get to hear what the referee's saying, even if it's going against your team. Just some added features that you get when you cross game day with the TigerVision here at Texas High.
That's right, TigerVision, student-run organization. Got students running around here everywhere producing. Working cameras. There's a wide open receiver. Yep. That's number 4. That's Garza. He'll walk into the end zone, and we're going to go back and forth it looks like here in this third quarter. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats.
Looks like we may be here to Saturday all night long.
So the Bobcats coming out, scoring a few touchdowns, but they haven't stopped the Tigers yet. So really, it does no good unless their defense can figure out how to stop the Texas High Tigers.
PAT's good, and I'm going to say they'll probably kick it deep this time.
We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back right here at Tiger Stadium with more Friday Night Football.
The deadline to register to vote is October 11th. Early voting begins October 24th and ends November 4th. Election Day is November 8th.
Welcome back to Grimm Park as Billy Lavender looking pictures up from homecoming on Facebook. It's a packed house here at Tiger Stadium. The Tigers in their all-black uniforms looking good here on homecoming, 42-24. We got a lot of ball game left to go, Billy.
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a shootout. That's what we expected at first, but just like happened in the first half, I think we'll be quiet while Brandon Hall tries to return one.
Brandon Hall going to pick it up at about the 30. He'll take it out to the 50. A nice 20-yard return there by Brandon Hall. They've tried that pooch kick 3 or 4 times. It worked in their favor one time. The other 3 times it has not. So not sure why they're still trying to do that.
The Tigers kind of, with who all they put on their special teams, they kind of make you pick your poison. You're going to kick it deep to Ball. You're going to kick it, pooch it to Jones or B. Hall. I mean, or you're going to try to onside it and get it run back.
Hall and Gray split wide to the far side of the field, or excuse me, to the near side of the field. David Porter, the sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun. He's got Javari Johnson back there with him. The up back.
Is he in for David Potter?
Williams. Who did I say?
Porter.
Porter.
Oh, that's a
Potter.
horse collar. They didn't call it.
Javari Johnson going to take it out 11 yards for a first down. I do know a David Porter, by the way.
Okay, well, that's fine. I knew there was one.
He's not on the field. No,
okay.
He's not on the field.
I was going to say, I thought Potter was doing a great job.
No, David Potter is out there on the field, and he's doing a great job.
He's doing all that Coach Stanford, Coach Toon want him to do, is just manage the game.
Potter, he'll take it. He'll hand off to Johnson again across the right side. A big gap. He's across the 25. A nice cut across the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. And another 20-yard carry for Johnson. He's got to be getting close to 100 yards on the night.
Man, I'll tell you what, he made some great cuts, but, man, the size of the holes that the offensive line is opening up, and that's what happens as the game goes on, as those big boys just start being more and more dominant on the offensive line.
Motion by the up back, Williams. He'll hand it off to Johnson again, right up the middle. He'll gain a couple yards. Looks like 4 to 5 yards. Going to be second down and 5 for the Tigers. Nice blocking there by that big offensive line from Texas High. Two receivers split out to the near side of the field. Dangerfield up at the top. Johnson still in the backfield. Potter will take it. He'll hand it to Johnson. It's going to be a reverse, and the defense sniffed it out.
Touchdown. That's a touchdown.
But it's going to be it's going to cross the goal line, and that's going to be a touchdown.
B. Hall. You put that man in some space, and he's going to score.
So they ran the reverse. The defense from the Bobcats sniffed it out, But Brandon Hall stuck his foot in the ground and cut it right back up the field and just outran him to the goal line.
Stuck his foot in the ground and the ball across the goal line.
That'll bring Francisco Perez on for another PAT. He's perfect so far on the night. A good snap, a good hold. The kick is up. He'll split the uprights. That'll take our score 49-24. Both teams scoring a lot of points. Neither defense getting any stops here in the third quarter.
Good snap by Knox Pilgreen, and it looks like Worth McMillan on the hold, backup quarterback, who's had to move up because of Cody's spot, and puts it down perfect for Perez.
I agree. I concur. Man, Billy, talk to us about this crowd here at homecoming.
Man,
you're here every year, but I mean, is this normal for? I mean,
yes, it's normal for a homecoming crowd, and Texas High, as they, just over the years, we see more and more, and every now and then you're going to see, a couple of sections that aren't completely full, but if you'll look across the way, that student section is almost all the way to the top, and then we have all our band over there. I mean, you can't fit them over here tonight, and so it's good that they're over there. But this side holds 3,500 on this side, and it's not packed right now, but it's been packed most of the night. But being up 25 at halftime will do that.
Yeah, a lot of people. I say a lot. A few people have left at halftime, but this place, I bet if this side holds 3,500, there was 3,000 here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perez going to kick it
deep in the end
into
zone.
the end zone again. No return, and they'll bring it out and start at the 25-yard line.
He may have hit that Texarkana Emergency Center sign just past the.
That's right. So they'll bring the ball out and mark it on the 25-yard line. This quarter being brought to you by Gregor Auto Group. If you're in the market for a new auto, Gregor Auto Group is exceeding expectations from sales to service. Go view their wide selection offered at gregorauto.com. We appreciate all of the sponsors here on Texarkana Gameday. If you're interested in being a sponsor, no matter how big or how small, make sure you give TXK Marketing a call and ask to speak with Morgan Smith. Be love to work something out with you. And so Mosley back on the field. He scrambles around. He hits Ethan Miller for about a 9-yard gain. Mosley is hard to get down. He scrambled around in that backfield until someone finally got open. Then he throws a dart, but there is a flag on the play.
Looks like Keith Lewis ends up getting the tackle.
Let's see what the official has to say.
It's like they're moving him back.
Holding, number 79 of the
Beep, 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 beep. They've been doing it all game.
The beeping or the holding?
Both. Beep because they were backing up.
So a holding call.
That'll put them first and Falk.
So we'll replay first down. Garza's going to get it. He's going to get all of the penalty back and some more. Garza on about a 25-yard play right there, and it'll be first down at about the 48-yard line.
Garza looks like his favorite receiver tonight for sure. They've hooked up numerous times.
So Mosley in the backfield.
Oh, there it is. We had that was a short screen pattern. It looked like a little bubble screen is what they were trying to run. We had that one sniffed out.
So second down and 10 for the Bobcats.
Tiger Band playing across the way.
That's right. The Bobcat offense right there in front of the Tiger Band, and they're going to let them hear it. They're getting fired up. Don't stop now. Number 4, Garza, goes in motion. They'll hand it off right around the left side. A nice couple moves, but a nice lick.
Yeah, lick. Keith Lewis on the stop. put his shoulder into him.
That was Kendavion Johnson on the carry again for the Bobcats. Going to be 3rd down and 1.
Big play. Watch the ball. They're going to try to draw you off sides right here.
Mosley in the shotgun. He'll fake it to Johnson. He'll carry it himself. He'll get the 1st down and a couple more. He'll move the sticks all the way down to the 39-yard line.
Brought down by C.J. Brown. Came up and make the stop.
Lots of passing tonight, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
We knew that's what it was going to be, and like I say, we may be here till the morning.
Mosley takes it. He'll throw it out. That's number 5, Derek Roberts, on his 2nd catch of the night. He'll get about 6 yards on the catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Wait, it may be more after that official threw that ball way back there.
Mosley in the shotgun, Bullard in the backfield with him and up back. That's number 4, Garza. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. He'll hand it. Nope, he'll fake it to Bullard and throw it to his up back, and he'll get nothing.
Keith Lewis, man, he's been Johnny on the spot tonight, and right when number 4 grabs it, right when Garza grabs it, he's met in the hole big time.
Yep, a nice defensive play there. He knew who he had. He slipped out through the backfield and. Yep, 3rd down. 3rd down and a long 3. Same formation to the left side. They're going to hand it to Bullard. Nope. Mosley will keep it. He squirts out to the left side and around, and he almost breaks it for a touchdown, but he'll take it all the way down to about the 17-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down Bobcats.
He's fast. He's senior quarterback. Reads the ball well. I mean, he's not only faking them out down there, he's faking us out, and we can see the whole play.
Yeah. So 2 receivers split to the far side of the field. Number 5, Roberts, down here on the near side. The defense moving around. Mosley, he'll take it. He hands it off to Bullard.
That wasn't a read.
He's going nowhere.
Boy, I tell you, Ian Cright and Merriman on that. He's plugging up that middle right now.
So again, a big shout out to TigerVision tonight. Got students all around on the sideline, up here in the press box, working cameras.
Cool thing we got
producing.
Yeah, and
good production over here. Mosley takes it. He'll roll out to the right. He throws and hits his tight end Garza. He'll break 1 tackle, 2 tackles. And then he's actually grabbed by his foot.
Yeah.
He didn't even try to tackle him up around the waist. He reached down and grabbed him by the foot and flipped him up. And
it was a good idea.
That's right. It'll take it all the way down to the 6-yard line. But, Billy, that's going to be a 1st down. And they're going to have 4 plays from the 6-yard line. Mosley, he'll hand it off to Bullard right up the left side, and he'll break a couple tackles all the way down. They'll mark him at the 2-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down from the 2-yard line.
C.J. Brown came up and made the tackle with Dowden right there for the Tigers. Got big 99, Brendan Shorter, a senior, coming in for B. Childs.
Childs needs a little breather. He'll come out and get a shot of water and talk to Coach Hawk. So 2nd down from the 2. Mosley going to hand it off to Bullard, but it looks like there is a false start.
Well, that's a killer on the goal line.
So that'll move them back to the 7. Shorter didn't even get him a play in there, and Childs back in the ball game.
Mm-hmm. Can hear the student section.
I don't know what we did this second half, Billy, but we can hear everything.
Can hear everything? Well, I mean, that's better than not being able to hear anything at all, isn't it?
Huh? From the 7, Mosley going to take it himself. Bullard lead blocking.
Oh, great job. Tackled him from behind. That's Dowden, and man, he turned on the Jets, and he, like I say, he's just a sophomore, and their quarterback's fast.
I'll tell you what, Dowden may have got the tackle, but C.J. Brown made the play. He got out there and took Bullard, the running back, on and just blew him up, and Mosley had nowhere to go, and that left for the rest of the Tiger defense to come in and make the tackle. A good job by handling their assignments by the Tiger defense.
Great look right there. You're exactly right.
So you had first down from the 2. They've moved all the way back to the 7. It's third down from the 7. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw into the end zone, and almost number 7, C.J. Brown.
C.J. Brown, number 0, he got in and had it in his hand, but it looked like Keith Lewis was coming across and just kind of got him, and C.J.'s still down.
C.J. going to stay down, and the training staff going to come out and tend to him.
Forrest Bridges coming out.
Dodie, you got us some score updates? All right, we're going to have some score updates from around the area momentarily.
Magnolia 43, Arkansas High. Is that 145 or 15?
I thought it was 105.
It's okay. It's written in red. That's the good part about it.
15? Okay. We're just wondering.
Is it over? Wow. Okay.
It's been
they
over.
win their homecoming.
All right, Pleasant Grove, they're leading Paris 30-14. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Liberty Ilo down 24-6. 7 minutes left to go there in Sulphur Springs.
But the main one is the Texas High Tigers are up 49-24, but got a big fourth down coming right here. Big play for the Tigers. That D can hold right here. May have us a long drive. Only 1:40 left in the third quarter.
Homecoming here at Texas High. If you're just now tuning in, we have an offensive game. Texas High 49, Hallsville 24, and we're not even in the final quarter of the ball game. Texas High may put up 70 tonight. It depends on when Coach Stanford wants to pull the dogs off. So they're going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one with them. Billy Lavender and I need to get us a shot of water.
Shot of what?
I mean, it is 10 o'clock already, and we're not even to the fourth quarter. So we're going to take a short break with you. We're going to give you a few commercials from some of our great sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to have 4th down and 7. We'll be right back.
Here at Texarkana College, it is our mission to advance.
All right, let's get real. We do things differently at Texarkana College. We understand the real world, and we know how to prepare our students. Whether you're starting right out of high school or starting over, there is something for everyone at Texarkana College. Learn more at texarkanacollege.edu.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door. Whether you're looking for...
Welcome back to Texas High. During the commercial break, they come out of the timeouts a little sooner than anticipated, and a trick play from the Bobcats, and they score, making it 30-49. Southern is on for the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good, and that's going to take us with 1:34 left to go in the third quarter. Texas High 49, Hallsville 31. Billy,
what happened?
Hallsville's not giving up.
No, and the thing is Hallsville has nothing to lose. They got a 3-1 record coming in just like we do, and they hadn't beat us in a long time, and they played us pretty good last year, and they're kind of, they're up against the wall right now, and you're seeing onside kicks and trick plays, and that's the second trick play that they've run against us, and this one worked, and what happened was the quarterback shifted to behind center, except he wasn't behind center. He's behind the guard. They direct snapped it to the tailback. He runs a sweep, pitches it back to the guy coming on reverse, the receiver coming on reverse, and he throws it to the quarterback in the end zone. Well, what happened was we tipped it before it got to the quarterback. It just eventually got to him, and he caught it, and it was a good play. It was well executed, and we were there, but we just couldn't bring it down.
Billy, I like to call that the Philly special.
Okay.
Isn't that what Philadelphia ran a few years ago when they won the Super Bowl?
I don't know if it was a direct snap.
Either way, that's what we're going to call it.
We're going to call it. I'd like a Philly cheesesteak about right now.
I hear you. Zach Southern going to kick off. He's going to kick it right back over there where he has every time. Javari Johnson's going to scoop it up, and he'll take it down the sideline for about a 5-yard gain, and then there's going to be a flag come in right at the end. Not sure exactly what that is, but we will hear from the official down on the field.
Happened right where we were blocking. It looked like we pulled up, so it may be we'll just listen to what he says, and I won't try to guess.
Looks like they're pointing.
They're pointing.
Will go against.
They're definitely pointing.
Texas High, but who knows right now? You know, I mean, we've guessed and been wrong a couple times tonight, so we'll see.
They may be talking about what they're going to eat after the game. They're all huddled up down there.
Well, one was pointing toward Sonic and one was pointing toward Taco Bell, so they're going to have to get it together sooner or later.
I mean, go to both of them.
Up. It's going to go against Hallsville.
Been doing it all game.
Now Hallsville's head coach is out on the field, and he wants to know.
He's saying, if that's what you called, why didn't you do it 3-4 minutes ago?
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Potter, the sophomore quarterback, leads the Tiger offense back out on the field. He's going to hand it off to number 26. That's Powell.
Oh, that's a horse collar right there. Goodness, he drug him down by the back of his collar, and they got two guys right beside it. Neither one of them called it.
Neither official.
Can get hurt, man.
That's right. Neither official. Excuse me, called that one. Tredarian Ball, he's going to come back into the ball game.
Tell you what, with a new baby, you yawn at all hours.
I'm just used to it. I don't even get tired anymore. I just get up. You just stay used to it now.
You don't, you get that elbow in the side, don't
That's
you?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Tredarian Ball in the backfield with Potter.
This looks like a
two receivers
formation.
Up top. He's going to go down the middle of the field.
Great.
That's number 13, Hall. And just a little bit underthrown there by Potter, but he took a big lick there by number 55. That's Dylan Morales.
I'll tell you what, David J's a sophomore, but he's not in a sophomore's body, and he's able to take those big licks. And he took one to the rib cage right there, but he's getting up and he's ready to fight.
I mean, I can tell on the screen, but David Potter, 6'4". He's just a sophomore, 185 pounds. A pretty big kid. He's the quarterback. He'll drop back.
Right
He's
there.
looking for number 1, TJ Gray. He's going to catch it about the 50-yard line and be run out right at the 50. Going to be close to a first down. They may have to measure this.
I'm going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to
him.
him.
I'll tell you what, it was a really good route, and it was a really good throw, and it was a really good time. And those two kids right there have worked countless hours together in the last year or two, and it was a really good. I mean, it turned out to be the thing is TJ's usually taking them downfield, and if he stops, they're not 5-6 yards from him.
Hubbard in the ball game now, out at receiver. And there's another, look like almost horse collar there by number 55, Morales. But the running back for Texas High, number 32.
T-Ball.
Tredarian Ball, he'll be pulled down for a loss of 2 on the play. He'll stay in the game. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. Number 1, TJ Gray, down here at the bottom of your screen. Ball in the backfield. Potter takes the snap, fakes it to Ball. He's looking for Gray down the sideline. It's going to be a fight for the ball, and just out of the reach of TJ Gray, going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
You know, number one for Hallsville, Spencer. He's a senior DB, and he made a really good play at the line of scrimmage that kept TJ off his spot and didn't allow him to get downfield.
Well, 3 quarters are in the book here at Tiger Stadium. The Tigers lead 49-31. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the final quarter here on homecoming night. You don't want to miss it right here on Texarkana Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
As the Tigers trot back out on the field, Brian Bolt and Billy Lavender on the call with you tonight here on a nice fall night in East Texas.
Feels like winter up here inside that you.
Yeah, well, it keeps going from. It feels like Arkansas weather, I guess, since we live over there. You know,
yeah.
It's hot one minute, it's cold one minute.
Right.
You know, up here in this press box. So Potter in at quarterback for the Tigers. He'll take the snap and drop back. He's looking deep. Nobody open. He's going to scramble out, and he's just going to throw it away.
Good job.
And that's going to bring up 4th down. Coach Stanford's going to send on the punting unit.
Good job by David J. just to get rid of it right there, to get outside the tackle and throw it past the line of scrimmage.
And if you're Hallsville and you want to climb back into this game, that's exactly what you need going in to the 4th quarter. They've spent 8 seconds of the 4th quarter, and they're going to get the ball back. So that's a great way to start the 4th quarter. Number 9, Kaylin Reed, will be back deep for the Bobcats. Here's the punt from Perez. It's going to be a low line drive, and it's going to roll in the Tigers' favor all the way down to about the 14-yard line, and that's where it'll stall out at. Nice job by Perez, just kicking it end over end.
Really good snap by Knox Pilgreen right there, and I know they're going right wild at the red bone right now watching it.
Speaking of red bone, that's where we had our
That's right.
Texas High Tiger takeover this week. And so if they're watching over there at Red Bone, we sure do appreciate them for hosting us this week. I actually got a pizza and took it home for the wife.
Good,
and so, yeah, it was a great time.
Pizza.
Yeah, I really like doing the show over there at Red Bone.
Nice.
Roger and Miss Debbie, they got a great place over there, and the hospitality is always great. And so we sure do appreciate them. If you're tuning in at Red Bone right now, make sure that you buy you some food and some drinks for the end of the night.
You know,
show them some love.
Roger always comes around and does some magic tricks, and then I make the pizza disappear real quick. So I.
That's right. That's right. So that one's going to be thrown out of bounds on 1st down. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Jace Mosley still in at quarterback for the Bobcats. Bullard in the backfield with him. They're waiting on they were looking at the referee, but the play clock has started. Mosley going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Bullard right up the middle, and there's going to be nowhere for him to go. Ian Cright said, no, sir.
No, sir, not tonight. Man, he's one of those kids that's really easygoing, funny, laughing, kind of laid back. But you put him inside, you turn those lights on, and put him inside those numbers, and he turns into a beast.
Doubles to both sides of the field. Bullard in the backfield. Garza and Miller to the near side of the field. Bullard shifts. They'll fake it to Bullard. Ian Crite getting right in there again and going right into the hip of Mosley. That pass was intended for number 15, Dunnigan.
It's another one of those deals you see those defensive ends crashing, boy.
And so it comes in and hits him right in the old hip bone, and he'll throw it in the ground, and that'll bring on the punting unit. Just fourth down and a long 8.
Probably not a good time to fake being this far deep, but, boy, you just don't know. You got to be prepared for anything out there, and we're going to play punt safe and not put anybody back is what it looks like. I think that's a good call.
The Tigers just going to let the ball roll. A nice call, as Billy Lavender likes to point out. He agrees with it. I agree with it, so it must be right, huh?
Well, I'd say so.
So here's the punt.
Good punt.
A wobbling punt, but a nice punt at that. Going to roll all the way to the 44-yard line, and that's where the ball will stop and the Tigers will take over. So David Potter going to lead out the Tiger offense once again at the 45-yard line. 10:37 left to go here at what feels like midnight.
It's almost 10:37 on our watch. Well,
it's been a good ball game.
Yeah,
some ball games just drag on and there's not a lot of action. Of course, by the scoreboard, you can see there's been plenty of action.
And we thought at halftime that this may be one that we're stuck up here talking about, not much going on. But Hallsville ain't going down without a fight, and you're in district play, and every game's going to be tough. So this is good experience for the Tigers and the young quarterback David J.
So David J. Potter's going to hand it off right up the middle. And that's going to go for about 6 yards. That's number
Tristan Powell.
26. That's Powell. He's in the ball game, going to get a carry there.
He's that bruising back, and, boy, he holds that ball with both hands, runs through there as hard as he can, and he's tough to bring down, I think, about 215, is he?
Yeah, he looks like a bowling ball. He covered that ball up and put his shoulder pads down, and he was heading on through there.
It's tough to tackle a guy like that, but when you do, you feel it the next day.
All right, and so he'll hand it off to Powell again, and he'll drag.
Look at him.
He'll drag the defenders all the way to the first down marker, and the sideline judge says move the chains.
A good blocking up there by Lawton Nichols on that play, and he's getting some action and doing some damage out there.
Are you watching on Facebook?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm calling the game.
I've got it pulled up where I can see people's comments.
Oh, okay.
It's behind what we're doing. No, it's behind what we're doing here.
You were getting on me.
I was just wondering, there's somebody asking what the score is.
Okay.
Hand off to Powell again. He'll get another 2 yards. A nice job by him just pounding it down the field. Tristan Powell, the junior.
Trying to run some of that clock.
Smart move. Run that clock. Try to get these kids home before curfew. And it's homecoming.
That's right.
They're itching to begin the festivities as well. So second down and about 7 for the Tigers. Potter, he'll hand off to Powell again. He'll take it around. He'll have the first down and more all the way across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Powell just pounding the defense right now from Hallsville.
Yeah, Callan Reed makes the tackle. He's a senior DB, and he makes it well downfield.
Nice job there by Kawan Williams, the tight end, who plays more of an up-back, fullback type position. And he out there lead blocking and helping lead the way there for Powell. Ball back in the game. He'll get the carry this time. Steps over someone. And they're going to mark him with a yard loss on the play.
Good jump cut. They just looked like they filled every hole, and there was nothing he could do.
Javari Johnson will come back in, and ball will come out. Got Gray split to the far side of the field. Dangerfield to the near side. Number 25, Joe Miller, in at tight end. They'll fake the pass. They're going to look for Dangerfield in the end zone. He's got him. They go up. And a nice defensive play there by number 3, Trey Jeter.
Yeah, it's just a little bit underthrown by David J. right there. If he gets it out in front of him, Dangerfield had a few steps on him, but it's one that Dangerfield may go up and get, and you don't want to overthrow him. You just want, sometimes even an underthrow he goes up and gets. So now you got 3rd down and 12, looks like, for the Tigers.
Hall going to come in for Dangerfield after that long route.
It's kind of a little screen here. We may be in 4-down territory if we
Jason,
go ahead.
Excuse me, Jason Hubbard's going to come in the game. He'll be split up top with number 1, TJ Gray. Hall split down here to the bottom. Potter will take it. He's looking for Hall.
Run.
Hall doesn't
Good.
come open. He's going to pick it up and run it.
Go, David J.
Across the 20, down to the 10. He's going way down to the 7-yard line.
Man, really
Great
good
coverage there by the Bobcat defense, and Potter just said, hey,
Heck of a
I do it with my legs too.
That's right. Heck of a play on 3rd down. And what that does is not just in this game, but that puts on film that he can step up and run, and it's going to make some people stay at home and going to open up some pass plays in the near future.
David J. Potter reminds me of Matt Jones.
Yep, I've said
because
that as well.
when he took off running just a second ago, it doesn't look like he's going anywhere because he's not moving real fast. But it's 4 yards a stride.
That's right. That's exactly right.
You remember when Matt Jones would take off running? It didn't look like he was going
do.
anywhere.
I sure do.
Those
but he
long
was.
legs. I mean, it was almost 5 yards a stride.
I think you got the tuba song being played, and when the tuba song comes on by the band, typically the Tigers score.
I'm going to call a slant route by TJ Gray here. Hit him on the slant for the touchdown.
I'm going to say it's going to be a run. But I like it.
Johnson, he gets the carry. He's going to be hitting the backfield. Just about every white jersey on the defense was in the backfield there. They're going to bring all of their big guys out, and they're going to bring the skill guys back in. 3rd down, a nice passing down here. Brandon Hall comes back in. TJ Gray split to the far side of the field. Jason Hubbard.
They're saying it ain't no party like a T-high party over there. We can get a quick timeout. Tuba song means time for a timeout.
Can't get the right personnel in on the field. Coach Stanford upset with some players on the sideline. There's a timeout being taken on the field. Billy, let's stay here during this timeout.
I agree. I'm staying for the tuba song, baby.
There's 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this ball game. We're going to take a break and let you enjoy the tuba song for just a minute. What were they saying, Billy?
Ain't
what
no
about
party
a T-high?
like a T-high party, because a T-high party don't stop.
Well, they were rocking right now. It's 3rd down from the 5-yard line. David J. Potter, he's the quarterback. TJ Gray comes in motion. He'll
great.
roll out. He's looking for Gray.
Nice play. Nice play and well executed.
And the T-high party, it hadn't stopped tonight.
Man, what a play right there. What a route. And it shocks the defenders. And David J., hey, look at him on the move. On the move, throws a dime. And we get another 6. And Coach Stanford about gets run over by TJ Gray on a little chest bump.
So the Tigers, 55 on the board, looking for 56.
Whoa.
Perez.
Great.
He stays perfect on the night. If you're at home, I know it's late, but like Billy said, there ain't nothing like a T-high party. If you're here tonight, They're having a party at Tiger Stadium. 5:41 left to go. The Tigers lead 56-31. We'll be right back. The last 5 minutes of homecoming.
Texas A&M University Texarkana has brought the excitement of college athletics to your hometown. Our student athletes come from right down the street, across the country, and around the world to compete in tennis, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, cross country, and volleyball. Come cheer on the Eagles and experience the action-packed thrill of TAMUT Athletics. For schedule information, visit TAMUT Athletics on Facebook or visit www.tamuteagles.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park, where the Tiger flag is out. The neon colors are over in the student section. The tuba song was just playing. Everybody that's still here is hyped up. We've got some people who have left so far. It was a packed house here tonight for homecoming. But the Texas High Tigers extend their lead 56-31 with 5:41 left to go. Perez kicks it off. He's going to kick it deep, but not into the end zone this time. Number 5, Roberts. He'll scoop it up, take it across the 20, out to about the 23-yard line. And that's where number 17.
Yes, William Winkfield. He's a senior and making a tackle on a special teams play. And you know, he said, not only am I going to tackle you, I'm going to punish you. And throws him to the turf, and they're going to be just inside the 24-yard line.
So a nice tackle right there. It's going to bring up first down and 10 from the 23-yard line, 22-yard line. Going to have 2 receivers to the near side of the field, one up top. Mosley in the backfield.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's going to go nowhere. Yeah, Brandon Childs, he's shaking his head and said, no.
He's plugging holes and shaking his head and saying, no, don't run it this time of night.
That's right. Jalen Britt going to get that carry and lose 3 yards. So they're going to bring number 4, Garza, their tight end, in as an up back. They're going to hand it to Britt again. Nope, he's going to fake it, and he's going to try to throw, and then he'll scramble because of good coverage. And he's going to take it all the way down near the first down marker. He's going to be about a yard short, but a nice scramble there by Jace Mosley. He's an impressive player.
He's elusive, and he's got some speed. And you just, even though you stay in position like they did on the outside, he still gets the corner.
It'll be 3rd down and 1. If I'm the coach over there,
what are you doing if you're the coach over there at Hallsville?
Well, I mean, Jace Mosley's your best player. I mean, if you're wanting to get back in this ball game, which is going to be tough to do, you got to get a first down here. I'm letting Mosley carry it. They don't. They let Britt carry it, but that was just going to be my call.
I understand.
Britt gets the first down.
It wasn't a wrong call.
Britt's going to carry it for a gain of 5 down to the 37-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. Britt stays in the game. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Garza goes in motion. They're looking. Oh, and he had him wide open.
Threw a little bit behind him, but that may have been because Alex Hines completely decleated him as he threw it, but it was still a catchable ball by number 12, and Connor White, a senior wide receiver, just couldn't bring it down.
Well, and he was not even the person that I thought was wide open. The tight end went out and they faked the screen over on the far side of the field, and the tight end faked a block and then ran upfield, and no one was with him. The coaching staff just came out and told him, look for that. So let's see if they run that play again because he was wide open. Let's see if Garza goes out and fakes his block.
You're going to go back to it,
Yeah, same thing right here. They're going to, look, he's going to go out and fake, and then he's going to take off. Nope. They're going to go out and set it up. Garza went out and set up that play then. He just faked it. So watch him go back to it here in just a second.
Gives it to the running back, Jalen Britt. Takes a beating. 3rd and 9 now for Hallsville. And, of course, they're in 4-down territory, being down 25 points again.
Let's see if they send Garza out and fake the screen again. Going to hand it to Britt. They're going to fake it. They're going to throw it out to Garza, the tight end. He's going to break a tackle, and he will get the first down on 3rd down and 9.
Dowden brings him down, has to chase him down. Oh, it's like he
Garza,
got a little cramp.
Yeah, Garza, man, he's a good player as well. Number 4 tight end for the Bobcats. That's going to bring in number 2, Rossborough.
I don't think Dowden can go this play. He's going to try to stay. Oh, great jump by. Oh, he's chunking it.
Just throws it downfield.
Oh.
No one's going to be able to catch it. It's going to be thrown out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Is that number 23?
For
us, on the pass defense.
23, yes.
23. That was a really good play because he got his head around. And because he got his head around, he had a chance to go and try to pick it off.
Rossborough still in the ball game with Mosley in the backfield. Trips to the near side of the field.
That was Mothershed. That was 23 back there.
He looks over at the sideline, and they adjust. Trying to get Rossborough in the correct position here. Mosley takes the snap, looks across the middle, can't find anybody.
Oh, yes, sir. Coverage sack right there.
They look for the double move from number 88, Jack Holliday.
And our man Ian Crite on the sack right there.
So a nice job there by the Tiger defense again in coverage. Really been impressed with some of these defensive backs tonight. And then, of course, the defensive line from Texas High chasing down this quarterback and tailback whenever they have to scramble around. And we're seeing the coaching staff get a few starters off the field now. There's a pass going to be thrown to Garza. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. So he'll get a gain of 7. It'll be 4th down and 10. You hear the band from Texas High.
Playing I'm So Glad I Go to THS.
Coming alive. The High Steppers, they're into it. The student section, they're into it. The cheerleaders. And in 2 minutes, the celebration will begin. Mosley being chased down once again. He's going to throw out. That's number 12. He's going to break a tackle all the way down to about the 27-yard line. That's Connor White, the senior wide receiver. He'll get down to the 30.
And I believe that's Tristan Powell that makes the tackle. One of our running backs that's playing some linebacker right now.
Coming in, getting him a little defense. So Mosley and the Bobcats not giving up quite yet. He's going to fake it, play action. He's going to look downfield. He's got a guy, but he overthrows him.
C.J. Brown got up there and almost got his paw on it.
Ethan Miller was the intended receiver for the Bobcats. 1 minute and 45 seconds remain here in the ball game. Texas High going to cruise to their first district win of the season. Mosley takes it. He'll throw it. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, almost picked off by the cornerback, Austin.
I think that was Ian Crite that got his paw on it.
So 1:40 left to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 10. The Bobcats trying to punch one more into the end zone for the end of the ball game here. We are almost down to the lavender mark on the 15. Garza goes in motion. He's going to roll out. This one's going to be thrown to White across the middle.
Well, I'll tell you, the Tigers are punishing them. That's Merriman that comes back after C.J. Brown's got him wrapped up, puts a hit to his midsection, and 17's going to – he's feeling it right there. I feel it for him. His back's probably feeling like mine does every morning when I wake up.
It's 4th down and 1 Clock running. 1:10 left to go in the contest. Jace Mosley takes a snap. Up the middle is Bullard. They're going to mark him short.
That's ball. That's our ball. They're throwing beanbags all over.
Regardless if it's a fumble or not, he's marked short. That's going to be Tiger ball either way.
Nice job by the defense. And then the offense. Texas High's hung half 100 on them already. And we'll feel.
And the head coach and some of the coaching staff are going to come out because Mosley is down. That's not a good thing for the Bobcats or for football, period. Man,
No,
he's such an electric.
That's right. We'll pray he's okay.
He's an electric player.
Good. They're going to help him up right there.
They're going to get him up. He's played a tough game there, and so we hope. Actually, that's going to be Ashton Garza.
Oh, sure is.
I thought that was Mosley there, but
he's had a
Ashton
hell of a
Garza,
game, too.
yes, he has. Yes, he has. He's a heck of a ball player, and so that's going to turn it over with 56 seconds left to go in the contest.
About the old victory formation, maybe.
I think they're going to kneel it a couple times.
You got Biscuit running out there. Matthew Lingle. he's going to be on Speaking Sports in the morning at 8 o'clock.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, I think Texas High is going to come away with this one 56-31. We've seen crazier things happen, but the old victory formation.
Worth McMillan getting him a varsity snap right there.
And he'll take negative yards on the play.
It's okay.
He'll go in the stat book with
negative yards is still yards.
And the baby powder comes out.
Can we get a shot of the student section over there?
The baby powder. There it is.
There it is.
The baby powder is out, and the celebration has begun. The cops are out on Summer Hill, and they
don't know what's going on over
That's
there.
right. That's right. Traffic stopped, and Mama, if you're home watching, which I'm sure you're not because you got that baby in bed 2 hours ago, I'm coming home.
That's right. Keep that baby in bed, huh?
Billy, before we get off here, unofficially, officially, who's your player of the game?
Unofficially, officially, my player of the game is, I don't know, the whole team for a big a 25-point homecoming win. I give it to the full team. Who about you?
Well, Billy, you're the Tiger King. So if you say the whole team gets it on homecoming. And so 56-31.
I'm gonna give it to the crowd. I'm gonna give it to the crowd. Great crowd that came out tonight.
I'll tell you who's not gonna get it, Billy. You. Only thing you're gonna do is in trouble.
I always leave my mark wherever I go.
Well, guys, we appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight here on Texarkana Game Day, and a big shout out to TigerVision for all the hard work they put in each and every Friday night to make all of this happen for you. Man, there are kids and students and Mr. A running around here making all of this happen. You don't understand how much work goes into this, so we appreciate them for everything they do to help us look good. The only reason we look good is because they don't have to see us, Billy.
That's right. That's exactly right. I got one more thing to
What you
say.
got?
Go Tigers. And
We're
Razorbacks tomorrow.
That's right. Well, we're going to end it on that. It's a homecoming win here at Tiger Stadium. We'll see you next Friday with more Tiger football right here on Texarkana Game Day and TigerVision.